Regina, did you say that Vlad has the keys to most of the social medias, or do you have which one of you actually has the assets at the
I've got it.
moment? You are,
I've got it.
Vlad. So yeah, so maybe it's best that we work with you, or we can mix and change. But what I sort of tend to do is I'll get you to share your screen, and that way we can go through the steps from your laptop. Um, what we might do when we're looking, I know, Regina, you wanted to look at, say, your personal LinkedIn. At that stage, we might get you. Yeah,
That's okay.
I
Not
think, yeah.
priority.
The only thing is we'll be doing it for Vlad, definitely, but
Okay.
my sense is when I tell other people to copy and mirror, it often doesn't get done. So the reason I'm saying it might be an idea to just at that stage, it won't take long, but I know, we can collect and do those things pretty quickly. That's great, Vlad. I reckon you're sharing tab only, so we might need to at least share window or entire screen. So maybe just unshare, and otherwise we'll be sort of clicking in and out. So often just as far as being able to see and sort of point.
So share the entire window?
Yeah, share entire window or entire screen. Yeah, either one of those choices. There's 3 choices, I think. So that's it. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. And that's great. So you straight away, you got Instagram open. So perfect. What I get you to do is, did you accept that invite to Basecamp yet, Vlad? Did you see that invite come through? Because if you go to, it's probably on your Gmail. And one of those will be Steve Hubbard. Even if you maybe just go, oh yeah, so click on further. Actually, where is it? Up the top, probably. It will say view this in Basecamp. So it's quite small for me. But yeah, if you click on that, yeah, if you've already signed in, it'll make you sign in. So yeah, make a new. So if you go make a new login with my email and just use your PlantOgram email, because that's the one that was invited. Yep. And that'll do it beautifully. Yep. Excellent. And then you can just click on that box on the left there, yeah. And then it's got that setup and planning sessions discussion. So you can click on that hyperlink as well, and that's just got what we're working through today. So see how it's the blue hyperlink under discussions? It's got Dify Social setup and planning sessions. That's the one. Yep.
This one?
Yep. Just click on that. And then that's the email you would have received, right? So that just sort of talks about what we're going through. What we can do, just to sort of go through on this. So you would have also, I think, received this and got this email. So we use Basecamp just as a way that we I get a lot of email. I'm sure you do as well. It just keeps everything in the one spot, so I don't miss stuff. So when you reply to an email that you receive that's come from Basecamp, it actually puts it underneath the previous message, basically. So it's just a way of keeping everything in a nice sort of orderly manner, so that I'm far less likely to miss any discussions or anything along those lines. So yeah. We're only going to do the setup today, so this sort of planning we'll do the next time. But firstly, I sent you just through Xero. You would have got invoice side of things, so I'll leave you with that. So with that one, that's pretty clear because we've got part barter card and a small part cash. When we're doing ongoing management, we do use a thing called Easy Debit, just so it's on a monthly debit, so that way I'm not following up payments on a month to month. So, but we don't need to do that in the first instance because it's just the once-off setup.
Do you take credit cards?
Yeah. So that works with it's actually, in fact, what we recommend most people do is you set up your credit card with us, the same one that you're generally setting up with your Facebook ads. So that way, if you've got a problem with one, we know we've got a problem with the other, and then we need to update dates or whatever it might well be. So absolutely. So that's all fine.
We'll sort it out. You send me a form and we'll set up a credit card.
So that
cash one, and I'm sorting out because I haven't used Barter card for years now. I'm need to get the logins and etc. and support is very slow.
Alexis should be able to help you. Alexis should be able to help with that. Yeah. So
yeah, not really.
not as
She's
quick. Oh, really?
withdrawing
Oh,
some
really? Yeah.
support. She's sending me to head office.
All right. Okay. Anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed that won't be
No,
that will
we'll
be
sort it out.
forthcoming. I actually the last time I did, I think I told you when I went to New Zealand, I actually set up a new one for New Zealand. So I actually have a New Zealand one that just sits there and doesn't seem to charge me any fees, which seems to be a lot better, to be quite honest. Anyway, that the aside. If we
I did nothing for years, but the fees are
the
still,
fees keep coming. Yeah, it's not loved by the accountants usually, to be honest. So just scroll up a little bit further then for us, Vlad, and then what you can do. I think we've got. So I just talk about here. We will get to it, but in terms of having, I created a logo for you that actually has PlantOgram. So use the full name. I think once it becomes with the circle and it becomes a bit stronger as a logo, then we can use just the icon, the P. But in the first instance, I think we might be updating. It might be an idea just to use the icon with the name, which has been done in a font style anyway. So, so I've done one of those for you. I think the best cover to use is probably a version of the video that's the banner on the. So almost have the maybe the greenhouse or something along those lines as a cover. So again, we'll see if I did create one of those. It's just whether you've got anything similar that we might also be able to use. And the reason for doing that is that when people then say people are going to see posts in your feed a lot more than they're going to be seeing your website in the first instance, right? When we're posting, they're seeing your post in the feed. So when they're clicking and they then go across, well, they're seeing then the same logo, they're seeing the same imagery, if you like, and they know it's the same mob, if that makes sense, right? So that you've got consistency in your in your wording and your visual branding throughout. That's the main reason for doing that. That's all. And we were talking, I think. The video that you have, which is a looped video on the homepage, that would actually be the best thing to test in the first place, just around your promoted post. Realistically, that just says your core, which we'll have a look on the website, which really is your core messaging, which is, alternative medicine, contact us today for a consultation, really. And you would just have that loop, and you keep it as simple as that in the first instance, because if they're going to get it in the ad, then they'll get it when they get to the website as well, if that makes sense, right? So I don't think you need to do anything. I know you've got other much more clever things coming, but in the first instance, I think that will be clever enough in terms of something you can promote immediately to see what sort of results you're going to get with regards to reach and click through. Right. So, anyway, that's just something I had on in terms of by way of just looking at the sort of audit in the first instance. So in any case, let's go down a little bit further, and where you've got website, you just right click on that website. It says open website, Vlad, and you can just open that up in a new tab. That way we'll be using some of those. You've got that link for LinkedIn goes to Regina, but that's okay. We'll either one, actually. You've got yours as well below there. You can open up your LinkedIn, yeah. And then we got.
I'm probably not going to be doing much on LinkedIn, to be honest, in terms of under my profile.
Yeah, that's yeah. So I think you probably, given you've got the link, you should at least create the company though. So I think on that basis, we can create the company with you. How much you guys want to be seen or not seen is up to you. But I'll still do a couple of things just to judge you a little bit, just to sort of make it that your profile is, maximizing, for instance, details. And again, we'll talk about it. I think that's where we might flick to Regina, because if clearly she has a couple of hats as well, you both have a couple of hats. In fact, I think nowadays just about everybody has multiple hats. But yeah, that can be recognized within this, that we have multiple hats. It's just, as you said, how much you want to go into that detail. We certainly can set up the company using your profile. So if it's not already set up, I don't think it is. So
no, I don't think. No, I don't think we've done the Dream.
Yeah, the
PlantOgram.
yeah, the one in America is actually, but it's not been set up properly either. So, all right. So then we can go right click on. Oh, I didn't actually. There is a Facebook page. I think you told me. Is that right? So, if
Apparently,
yes,
I thought there
no.
isn't. No, it's not.
Apparently not.
okay. So what we can do then, I'll just get you to open up. If you right click on that Facebook Meta Business Suite, it'll be interesting to see what happens for you on that. You probably won't. It'll probably just say a broken link, but at least it. Yeah, no, it doesn't go into Meta. Okay, so let's just put in the URL up the top. Just type in Facebook for me. Do you have a Facebook, Vlad?
No, I'm not on Facebook.
You don't have Facebook. Do you have a Facebook, Regina? You do.
do.
Okay. So that part then I think we'll need to do. Well, in actual fact, Vlad, we'll probably need to create some form of so that we can put you on the uh, so we can put you on the Meta business because otherwise, putting you on as an owner of the Meta business will be difficult. So do you have Instagram?
No.
You don't have
any
you don't have
social media.
anything, yeah. So
Only LinkedIn.
yeah, one of the mistakes I find, particularly with small business, is that they have this sense that the business can set up profiles. What then happens is it becomes really problematic. Basically, Regina and Vlad and Steve can set up profiles and be the owners of. Same with Google, realistically. But as soon as you sort of set them up as a generic type email or something for the business, it becomes problematic because Facebook goes, oh, "Hang on, you're not a real person. You're just you're a pseudo for the company," sort of thing. So, so what it might be, as I said, we could do one or two things. We can set up a, for instance, you might set up a pseudonym that just has the icon and you call it Vlad PlantOgram, for instance, and we just set up a profile along those lines.
I think I do have a Instagram actually, yeah, and I'm not using it, but I think it was created for the same reason for my other business.
Yeah,
so
I think what we might do, as I said, so if you just type in Facebook for me, Vlad, and just go enter. And
that's not mine.
That's not you, yeah. So that's so what we could do there. Just click just so instead of logging in, just do a get away. You create a new account. Yeah. As I said, maybe the way to go is go Vlad PlantOgram. PlantOgram. Put in from a security perspective. Put in your actual birth date. It needs to know you're over 18.
Can I do it I can do it at PlantOgram, right?
Yeah, that's the one to use. Yeah. So, and then this one, because it is, well, this one's an interesting one. You're only going to use this for business by the sound. So you might want to use but this is still you. So again, in this case, I've given a suggested password to use. There's only certain things you actually have a shared password for. Instagram and X are one of those. So essentially, and even with Instagram, once you put it into the meta, you actually don't need the password either. But anyway, let's use you use your own password for now. But there is a suggested one where we need to have a shared one if we need to have a shared one.
So go sign up?
Yeah, just go sign up. Yep. The thing will be actually, if you're signing up, or whether there's any time constraints around setting up pages. I know with LinkedIn, if you'd only just joined, you can't set it up within the first 7 days. It may be different here. So, yep, so just check your email there. Okay. All right. So, because I don't often start where I'm starting with. So let's on the top right hand side where it's got the little shadow of you just click on that little one there, and let's just go. Just click on settings and privacy for me. set it and go settings. All right. On the left-hand side, just go profile details for me, bottom left. Yeah. Let's just go edit profile. Have you got access just to, for you, let's just use the P icon. So if you've got access to the icon, can I just get you to use that as your profile picture? So if you go add where it says profile picture.
I'll have to get it off the
Actually, no. I reckon I've got it. So if you just want to just close that for a second, just close that thing. We'll come back to it. In fact, let's just, so we don't get too far ahead, and then I'll work out what else. So if you go to you go back to Basecamp for me, on the left-hand side, yep. Basecamp, that one there, yep. Then let's go. See that Dropbox? Can I get you right-click and open that Dropbox for me? I think I've put the icon in there. So and then yeah, see the
which one do I use?
So let's go. I don't want you to have the same, because otherwise you'll become, sometimes it gets confusing looking at. I was just thinking we just use the icon only. Actually, what you might be able to do, if you use, so where it's got, one of them should be square. Is that second one from the left, that PG planogram, is that a square image? It's maybe just
that's
drop
rectangular.
So yeah, it's the third one.
The third one.
Yeah, the third one.
Square.
That's the one. If you just put that into your downloads, yeah. Yeah, maybe just go. Probably can just use your. Oh yeah, did that download, and then when you upload this photo, do the square, but only have the icon in the square if you can. So yeah, zoom in a little bit. So. And then just drop it down so that your plantogram, the words aren't showing. Does that make sense? So
just the logo?
I reckon just have the icon instead of the words.
So maybe I'll just crop it then.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, okay. Yeah, try that. Yep. You should technically, the reason you probably can't crop it maybe is because of so now, but you should be able to drag it down once you've actually done that. So you zoom in and then drag down. So yeah, that's it. There you go. Perfect. We don't really need a description here for you. This is just so that you can access things. So let's just go save on that. And then as a cover, as I said, maybe go back to the Dropbox. So yeah, on the next one over. So so up the top, so third one across. See that one where the people are talking?
Yep.
Maybe use that one as your cover. So the only thing is, I know it's not a very big picture. That's the only thing, but we'll see how that works.
So don't have one as the actual greenhouse?
No, we'll use the greenhouse for the actual business. So I reckon we don't. Yeah, I reckon for the business we use the greenhouse. For you, we use the people speaking, because then you're kind of one of the people, or you could be. Actually, probably upload photo rather than yeah, that's it. It's probably not. It's not big enough. Yeah. So I'll try and resize that for you so that it is big enough. Give me 1 second.
There's another one there. Maybe I'll try that.
Okay. I have a feeling.
Well, I don't know. Oh, is that a movie? Yeah, actually, it's a movie.
That's the movie. Yeah, I have a feeling there, because they actually took the tiles almost rather. One of them I did do for the cover. I actually resized it already, but for that one, give me 1 second. The other one you could use is the wind thing, but
this one.
So, but again, at the moment they're going to be too small anyway. I'm just going to I'll resize it, and then you just refresh Dropbox. You'll be able to see the resize. It's a bit blurry, but that's okay. It's all it'll be a bit blurry, is my sense. I don't actually know how big they need to be. I imagine it's going to be at least 330 height. Let's see.
Should I fill in this other stuff in the interim, Steve? Current town, city, all that stuff?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, just basic things, just to just so yeah, and you will finish up having so you just do Melbourne. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the details about you just um, um,
Can I add
I think
website, all that sort of stuff?
actually you could do that. Yep, let's do that. Yep. That's probably enough on that though. With the other thing. So yeah, try it now with if you go back to the Dropbox and just try refreshing the Dropbox first. Yeah. And then one of them, the people I just said resize. So actually, I think it's the only one that's there. So
This one, 56.5.
Is that bigger now than the other one?
Yeah, it was 8.7 before.
Okay, yeah, cool. Again, apologies that this may not look great, but for all the purposes we require it for, that'll be sufficient, I think. So as long as it does fit. Okay, yep. So that's going to do its job. All right, cool. And then you can just go. I think that might have done it. Now you can probably just close that, refresh your page.
Are we going to have to edit that later because it's pretty pixelated?
Yeah, as I said, at the moment, this is purely so you can actually have access to the account.
Okay.
It's really not going to have any functional because there's really no advantages. So in the main, if Regina, for instance, has Facebook, then what we try and do is we actually invite all of our connections into it, right? All those people. So in the same way as we'll do it for LinkedIn, but in your case, at the moment, we're just giving you access to it, so you can actually use Facebook, right? And yeah, so I don't think anybody's going to judge you on that. And the other thing is, at the moment, only you know access unless you want to actually use a password that is generic as well. So, but let's get to that later. For now, let's copy your URL, and we're going to use a couple of things. So just that URL up the top, just copy that for me. And then go to Basecamp again. At the bottom, we're going to use a notes. Basically, the bottom, there's a comments area. I'll just get you to paste it into there that's going to be our notes section today. Yep. So you don't have to hit send. Just at the end of the session, you don't hit send at this stage. Yeah. At the end of the session, just if I forget to tell you to hit send, please hit send at the end of the session because we'll have a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be in there.
Mm-hmm. Should you put a note saying that that's Vlad's, just so we know what the link is?
I'll know that. I'll know it, and I do a write up after the session to say what everything is, right? Okay. So on that basis, though, let's go back to your Facebook profile, and then in the search on the top left, I'll get you to find me. So I'm Stephen with a V, Stephen space G. Yes, put a G in between the Stephen and the Hubbard. Yeah. And then go So, and that top one there. So yeah. So if you can click on my profile, and then just add me, and then in actual fact I'll connect with you. Then I'd see if you can find Regina on it. Out of interest.
Regina Comha. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I'm there. KOMKHA. Yep. Here we go. Only, yep.
Okay. I'll just find I'll just get the request.
Well, Regina, 250 people follow you. Are you an influencer?
Yeah, I'm superstar.
Just keep that up because I'll connect with you as well, Regina. So you'll need to go maybe on your phone and just connect with Vlad and I. As I said,
is that I have no idea. Yeah, Facebook. When people following you, what does it mean?
That just means in real terms, these should be your friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Your friends in life.
Yes.
Unlike LinkedIn, where they're more likely to be acquaintances and colleagues and stuff.
Okay.
Having said that, the Stephen G that I've set up is really a LinkedIn type profile. So I have a professional Facebook just because of what I do, as well as having a Steve, which I kind of learnt over a short period that it would be beneficial to do it that way. So, so what we'll do now is I think, so now that we've done that, it'll be interesting to know whether. So I think that's okay for now. We'll come back when we're needing to set up the PlantOgram profile. So I'll get you to go. You could just click on the right-hand side. Just click back to your profile, Vlad, which is, click on your icon on the right, top right. Yeah.
This one?
Yes. So that's you. Yep. So that's it. Then I'll get you to go to Instagram. And so I'll get you to, we already know it and I've put it in there, but what I might get you to do, so you're able to clearly sign in on this, I might get you to go, click on bottom left, go more for me, and go, go settings up the top. And then scroll to the bottom of this one for me. Account type, account tools. Yeah. No, I don't see what I'm looking for there. I'll get you to click back on profile again for me on the left-hand side. Oh, sorry, the profile at the bottom on the left. It says, sorry, underneath create. The wrong, yeah, that one there. Yep. Let's go. Let's go on the little settings wheel to the right of view archive. On the top middle, there's a little settings wheel. Top middle, that's the one. Yeah. Okay. So let's go settings and privacy there. That just takes us back into here. Where's password? Password and security on the left. It's the second from the top. What I might get you to do is update password for me. So if you go to, so click on change password. If you go to Basecamp, I've given you a suggested one. So I'll get you to copy and paste that for me. So if you scroll up again, I think I've put it under X. So yeah, that one there.
Setting up Vlad's account so he can, and then the actual PlantOgram's account.
So this one, no, this one is PlantOgram. What we're going to do here is we just need to make sure that we know the password for this one. So just with your copy there, just make sure you don't have that extra space before the first letter, Vlad. Otherwise, that actually does come into it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we named it Vlad's PlantOgram?
No. This is we've moved away from his pass. So that password should already be known. Yeah. So yeah. That's it.
Oh, 1 second. But the thing is, I think I've changed it recently. Let me double check. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to redo this. No. 1 sec. I'll have to get the.
It's all good.
Efficiently as possible.
So, Vlad, we did have a PlantOgram. Sorry, Facebook.
No, you have an Instagram.
We haven't. Okay.
You only have an Instagram.
Creating it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Password change.
All right, that's great.
Let me also quickly just copy that into our
documents. We've got.
If you've got your own ones as well, same thing. That's fine. Also, while you've got it in paste, maybe just put it underneath, so that next time you don't have to drag all the way up to the top in Basecamp as well. So you'll have it in Basecamp too, underneath.
As in this
so if you just scroll all the way down and then you just write Instagram or something, if you want to. I mean, I know it when I do the write up. I'll know it anyway. But
it's okay. No, I'll remember.
It's just when we're using it for X, you just have to go back up to the top. That's all. Or you go back to your form. Either way. So let's go. So with Account Center, so you click back on that Account Center because I'm kind of interested to see whether I no ads have been run for this at this stage, have they?
No, nothing.
No.
No.
So
there is no point because we need to fix our website.
So underneath profile, just click on connected experiences for me. Okay, so sharing across profiles. Click on that sharing across profile. This shouldn't have anything because basically, so there is no there. So, okay, so let's just close that for now. Just close that box. So, when you haven't got a meta business and haven't had a meta business, I think whilst I'm always more confident doing it from Facebook rather than doing it. If you go out of interest, actually, if you click on the meta, does that meta icon top left, is that clickable? Top left, the one above, does that click through or no? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's just put back in the URL, just start typing Instagram. Let's just go back to the Instagram profile. And we'll come back to this because we'll just put in details and we're actually going to update a few things. So we can leave that for now. The next one I'll get you to do is open in a new tab. Just do X or Twitter. And we're gonna. Did I see that there was a Twitter in your notes?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to that one, and again we'll just update the password then.
One second.
Okay, so we're in there. Cool. Just click on profile on the left-hand side for me. Yeah. And let's just go edit profile. And let's put in, actually, let's see how that larger picture looks. So if you click on the monkey where it's got the camera, and just, you should be able to update that.
Okay. Update.
Yeah, so add photo,
Which one?
I just use, so in actual fact, I don't think you've downloaded it yet. So maybe go back to Basecamp. And there's a resized glass house. So it'll be the one that looks bigger than the others. So if you see a glass house.
This one, 1.6 megabytes?
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah. You probably have to go up or down a little bit depending on how you best see it fitting. Maybe that's okay. Or because of the size of the picture, actually, it probably doesn't hurt to have that little bit of green space on the left. Yep. And we just go save for that for now. Actually, that's saying Canberra, but we will come back and put all the other sort of things in here and switch to professional and all that sort of stuff. But I thought that might be so. You did that. Just go refresh the screen. There it is. I guess just let's see how that other plantogram icon. We might as well just go edit profile. Just do the update the icon as well, maybe.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. That's the one. Here you go.
So as in get rid of the.
I think no, that was only for you. I wanted to so that it didn't look identical as the actual plantogram one. So I'm happy with this one having the plantogram name, assuming yeah. So just so that we actually, yeah.
Kind of.
In fact, I think when we edit it to just make sure it's fully spread out, so we don't get chop up. Go edit profile again for me. Yeah. And then is that maxed fully out already?
Yeah.
Okay, just yeah. So all the way out. I don't want it chopping, otherwise I'll redo it for you. Okay, just go apply. I'll just give it more white space. All right, so just 1 second. So clearly on ones like Twitter, I could have an issue. Hang on.
Okay. Maybe just cutting a white space at the top.
I just create more whites. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'll put it into another one into just so it's got more white space around it. It's always a fine line. Okay. With my okay. Tools. Crop. Okay, so now if you refresh Dropbox again, you should see. I just did a PAM, just PAM. It should come in there. So try that one, the square, the top one, third from the left, next one over. That's that one there. Yeah. That should have enough white space now. So. There you go. Yep. There you are. Perfect. All right. And we'll come back to the rest, but we know we get access. So the next one was actually Google. Do you know if a Google map has ever been set up?
No.
Don't think there is, right? So let's just go top right with a plus, new one there. So open up a new tab. Sorry, top right. Yep. Where you've got your little P. I'll get you to click on the 9 dots on the top right for me. So the little 9 dots next to the P, top right.
Top right, P. Oh no, yep.
Yep. What we might do to start with, actually, where it's got account, let's make it so the icon goes in that account. So go P there. It probably doesn't matter whether it's the icon. In this case, it's probably okay for it to be. So let's go. Yeah, just use maybe your profile picture.
It doesn't let me.
It's managed by the organization. Oh, that's interesting.
So that's I think that's just
because you're on.
Yeah, I might have to log into the admin console to be able to do it.
Yeah, so I see at the top it's got that. It's got the little picture there, but that not let you do there either. It's probably neither here nor there because we're actually going to put the logo on the actual business. So just for you, if this shows up as P anyway, so it's probably advantageous. You're a PlantOgram admin. Out of interest, as PlantOgram admin, it mightn't hurt for you to know that that's what we're setting this up against. So I'd copy that URL up the top, and this would that URL that you've got.
Admin.
It's just associated with your admin at. So this is not Vlad at. This is actually admin at. So maybe that's more than put. So if you go back to Basecamp for me. And then just write underneath that Facebook one you've done, just write Google. And the admin is and it's basically next to Google. Just write there you go, perfect. Yep. And what we're going to do then, if you go back to Google My Business for me.
Here.
Oh yeah, so here. So you do have a YouTube channel though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you go click on another tab to the right. Far right, yep, and then just go to those 9 dots and click on YouTube.
The problem is the one who set it up, he actually set it up under a different Gmail, not this Gmail.
Can you access that or no?
I can access it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what you might then do, so you go to YouTube.
That's actually my YouTube, so I've got to get out of it.
Yeah, so then you go add a channel or change channel, yep. Oh, there you go, yep.
It's this one, actually. Shit. Sign in.
So that's your Vlad, yeah?
So YouTube is this. So this is the YouTube for PlantOgram, but yeah, it's under a different email.
Yeah, so we'll change that so that basically we'll give you ownership and me management on it, right? So if you go top right, and then it won't matter which one you're in. So down on the right-hand side, you go settings. Yeah, and then you go, where are we?
Change your Google account setting?
No, channel feed status. Connected as. Create a new channel status features. Go on the left-hand side, go advanced settings for me. Yeah, so it's not been set up as a brand account. So I'm not sure we can easily add others to it. It's been set up as a personal account, basically, by the looks. Let's see what happens. I reckon go move channel to a brand account and whether it just automatically does that. Okay, verify it. See, so who gets that email? PlantOgram, do you get that email?
It's going to come to a mobile, so I'll get it, yeah. Get code.
Okay. Your channel, 15 subscribers. Yeah. Okay. So just channel ID, just copy that channel ID and just paste that into Basecamp for me. Yeah. Just go to YouTube. So what's this? So move your channel to a different account. You can move your placing videos likes from the account to another. Learn YouTube being moved. Okay. Connected notifications, connected apps. Okay, just go back on the right hand side. Click the top right again for me, and then we just want to go to settings again. You already got this channel. It's not got heaps of followers. It's got some though.
I'd have to ask AI if there's a way, or Gemini, because that's Google, if there's a way to move, if it's for you or change your Google account settings.
So I think at the moment so even if you go, so let's go and just look at your channel. I just want to see it, and then we'll customize it, that sort of thing. So, so up the top, just go view channel or something. Yeah. So, I'll get you to copy that URL up the top for me. Although we may going to because we're going to make everything the same. So, but and we already had that. So let's just go customize channel to start with. I think what we might do is start here and work our way back. What I think we might need to do for now, just because it's already set up, is that content dashboard. Yeah, so that's interesting. You've actually got some description actually in here, right? So let's copy that description for me straight away, and just paste that into Basecamp, because we might be able to use everything else doesn't have hardly anything description. So let's enter and then go paste. Was born from a vision, although I would normally take it more so from the website. But anyway, someone's gone to the trouble of doing that, so at least we've got that there. So if you want to kind of lean back on that at some point, go back to the YouTube. Yeah. What I think for now, let's go name. Let's work our way down. Actually, let's just change it so that PlantOgram is in the with the. So swap your. Oh yeah, update the. Oh, you're going to need a super big one actually for this one. So give me 1 second. I'm going to have to do the. YouTube requires a really large image, so just do a resized version of the glass house. Duplicate. Give me 1 second. Gee, this might already be big enough. I don't even need to do that. Actually, just try it first up. Just try that. If you go, so click on change where it's got
For the banner or the picture?
For the banner up the top. Yeah. And let's just see the glass house. One of them says cover. Just go with the one that says cover, because that's actually already a bigger image. Yeah, so there. So what you might want to do is sort of bring it down and bring it. Does that make? Well, actually, even that's probably okay. You're probably not going to. On most things, it's hard to get it. In your case, that's probably completely suitable. So let's go with that. That's fit. Let's just go with the logo rather than the icon. So go change. Yeah. And yeah, you got that there. And then with the name, let's go PlantOgram. I don't know why I'm PlantOgram, and then go dash alternative medicine. I think we name these things with alternative medicine after them, so it distinguishes against the other one.
/ alternative medicine.
No, so space and then dash, and do alternative medicine. Yeah. Yeah. And then with the URL,
I think we were trying to settle on maybe PlantOgram Health.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, PlantOgram Health. I think that, but there's still going to be ones where that's going to be too long. That's the only thing. It'll be too long in X, but I think for now, so X is only 15. I think health works out to being 16.
Yeah,
that was the that was the
meds.
Yeah,
maybe then meds, PlantOgram meds.
Yeah, meds.
Med.
That's the
meds. Yeah, or with an S.
Medic or medic. I don't know. Meds with the S. Yeah.
The other thing you could do is you could go PlantOgram.com.au. because people know that there's a dot missing, right? But .com.au would put it into Australia and it'd tell people what the website address is.
As in no dot?
No dot. You would just go .com.au. So then effectively what you've done is you've told them the website, but your full name now is PlantOgram Alternative Medicine, which is what becomes searchable. So that'll finish up being all lowercase, and that is only 15 characters, I reckon, and that's something you can use across everything. So, so that's probably the way to go there. Then scroll down a little bit further. So I think as your bare minimum that you put above this description is to go to the website.
Where?
So go to the website itself. So that's next to Dropbox. So up the top. The next one over. So the website is about 4 along.
Oh, the website itself.
Yeah. Actually, in fact, it's not. You can't. I don't think you can copy that alternative medicine off the top. If you want, I'll send you what that wording is, and you can just put it above everything. So if you go back to whereby the red dot, wherever we are, and I'll send it to you in the chat, or I can send it to you in a message on Facebook now that we're connected as well. Give me 1 second. Just need to find where I wrote it down. Oh, here we go. Right. So do you want me to get, so you're going to, if I put in the chat, you'll get that? Yeah. There you go. Oh, actually, I missed the A off the front of it. But anyway, so if you go back to, where we are, you should be able to just go to chat and copy it from there.
So where am I pasting this?
You're going to paste that above the description. That's
above the description.
So above, instead of saying PlantOgram was born out of, that it's always going to have a lead in that says alternative medicine, and then you probably can have that dash when traditional medicine, because that's how it appears on the website, right? It says and if we're going to go with something new and we've got 1,000 characters, I would then start using some of the other stuff off the website. So if you go back to the website for me, up the top, yeah, there you go. Scroll down a little bit. What's else? What's next on the homepage? Oh, you got prescribers. I think maybe we go to. You've got an about section, I think, on here, haven't you? Yep. That one there. So I would almost use as much of those paragraphs potentially, but you want to have as the last thing, you want to have join PlantOgram today and shape the future of national health. So you always want to have that line. But you could probably just use those paragraphs that starts with at PlantOgram, we prioritize your health through strategic partnerships and cultivators, blah, blah, blah. Maybe just use that paragraph first.
Does it get rid of this one?
No, keep that. No, we want to have, so we got 1,000. We got to make your long about now, right? So, so then paste and then enter. I think we can use the next paragraph down as well, which talks about your mission. So you can copy and paste the mission and put that in there as well. We'll have space for that.
What's our mission? Here we go.
Yeah. Although there is quite a bit of that, but anyway, so our mission. And then you go enter. And then what I think you can do, if you go back to Basecamp for me, I actually put in your contact us. I put some details that I think you should use. So, because I was thinking about the ad. So if you scroll up all the way, I think I put it underneath here, a little bit higher. Here, stop. Yeah, so PlantOgram. So a little bit below, underneath business profile and YouTube and that sort of stuff. Alternative medicine. So then it's got, so you've already got that part. Scroll down a bit further. So at the moment, so that I can see it. Right. So here, join PlantOgram and schedule a consultation today. That's what I want you to add as your last thing. So join, copy and paste that. Certain things will let you have the hyperlink, other ones won't. And then you could probably just use your some hashtags, right? So, and underneath that, your basic hashtags might be, so if you go enter, your hashtag would be PlantOgram. So you own the name. Then you do space, and then you go alternative medicine. Actually, PlantOgram, I actually was almost thinking cultivation would be a good word that you're obviously allowed to use. And so I wondered
Yes.
whether you go cultivation is the other word that you actually have in there.
So you cultivate.
Yeah, hashtag cultivation. I think people then generally would think of cultivation as being aligned to it there. Now, what I'll get you to do is copy all of that and just drop that into Basecamp so that we don't have to redo that when we're looking at Google. Again, maybe just space this one out now so that we don't. So with here, it's got alternative medicine is the first one. And then your next paragraph is at PlantOgram. We prioritize, as in, let that chunky bit that it just did. Yeah, at PlantOgram, and then it's our mission is the next part. And then the last part is join PlantOgram. And then you got your hashtags underneath all that. I'll just drop the hashtags maybe down as well. And when we're restricted, we'll take out that second paragraph. But yeah, so yeah, drop that hashtag anyway. So that'll be good to go if we need to copy and paste that again. So we go back to YouTube channel. And for now, you can just you put in the what's the generic email that you're going to use? Is it admin@ or hello@
Marketing.
Okay, marketing it. So maybe just copy and paste that into Basecamp as well. Yeah. And then it's interesting, you've already got the entire video with the so let's just go publish that for now. Yep. That should update everything for us. All right. And then I'll get you to click back on the YouTube channel to the left of the one we're in at the moment. Yeah. And just go refresh this page. This will then bring that up the way that it is. Right. And then so we're going to do more stuff on this, but it's actually interesting. So at this stage, actually out of interest, just click on share channel. Just copy that share channel for me.
One sec. I don't think it. Oh, one sec. Yeah, I think I did it. Yeah, cool. Where? Share channel?
Yeah, share channel. Yep. Sorry, it was here. Just go share channel. I'll just get you to so you're right. It's sort of not showing. It's still just showing the old. So if you actually up top, if you get rid of where it says PlantOgram Life and instead you write plantogram.com.au, it should actually bring it up. Yeah. So let's just copy that URL up the top and just paste it back into Basecamp for me. Yeah. What I reckon. So it's not Marketing AU that got you signed into this though. So I still don't think we can actually add other people, which is annoying. So let's just want to have one last have a look at that. So go on the far right, just click on that. Click on that there. I'll get you to go settings again at the bottom. View advanced settings, channel setups. Yeah, your account. Notifications, playback, privacy, connected apps. Just make sure you actually go in billings and payment just to make sure it's got you in Australia. Just click on the left-hand side. Usually it's set to US dollars. So whilst you're not doing I choose how to make purposes. Okay, no, don't worry about that. Okay, it's disabled. You don't have to worry. Yeah, as I said, what we're going to need to do, if you want me to access YouTube, then I'd need to know password and that sort of thing. At the moment, I'm not sending anything through YouTube, so it's not that important for me. It's more important that it's up to date and you know how to access it, so that when you've got YouTubes being created that you are having created, you can load them to your YouTube, yeah, or have them load them to your YouTube. Um, for now, what you can do, top left again, just click on account.
Top left.
Yeah,
Account.
just click on account. We're going to come back to your. You probably close this one actually. As in close that one. Yep. And what we will do is come back to where we're adding your links and all that sort of stuff. The first one you can add in, the obvious one, is your website. So just go add link underneath channel URL at the bottom. Sorry, towards the bottom. Add link. Just write website, and you copy and paste that in. Yeah, and you just go publish. And as I said, we'll come back because we might be updating some of the other ones. So we'll come back when we've updated those. So let's create this Google map now. Let's go. Yeah, so go to your Google account. Go to the 9 dots on the top right.
I might just sign in as marketing then, not this admin one.
Yeah, although yeah, that's a good point. If you're going to create it as marketing. Yep.
So sign out.
Although it won't really matter at the end of the day. So what one are you normally going to go in? So what ones?
I think.
Yeah, my suggestion to you would be what's coming to your Gmail. Or you're probably getting all of them, but what's your main one? Is there a main one or no? It's important on the basis of what are we going to assign. So if it's a marketing, let's assign it to. So what we've done actually we've assigned your Vlad to Facebook now, and I think that's probably the best way to do it anyway. But yeah, it's just probably for consistency. Anyway, so long as we know what we did, that's all good. And then, as you said, you put it in your. We'll have it in Basecamp, and you'll have it in. The other thing is, it doesn't really matter who you set it up as. So you could set it. We're setting it up as marketing, then becomes the primary owner. But you can actually have Regina and Vlad as other owners, and Steve and me as a manager anyway. So that's all fine.
Okay, so I'm in the marketing one. So now, what the 9 dots?
Oh yeah, so we're going. Yeah, so open your. Is that on a different window now? Did we swap where we were, or did you close some of those tabs?
I closed some of those tabs.
Okay. Yeah, we'll need to go back to those tabs actually. So we're actually working our way backwards. So maybe go on recently closed and just reopen them if that's okay. Well, particularly around X, Instagram, Facebook, even with that YouTube channel, we're going to have to update that too. Cool. So, like you said, just open a new tab for us on the far right. And then now go to your 9 dots, which is actually, it looks like it's still in with V, which is that the one you didn't want to be and you want to swap which one. So you should be able to just click on that V. Oh, yeah, go to the 9 dots here. I saw what you're wanting to do. Yep. Go the 9 dots here, scroll down. And or what you could do, instead of having this Google Gmail open, you actually almost have to search Google Business. So what you could do is right-click on the P up the top and see if it'll let you open another tab. Yeah, there you go.
No, it's an image.
Oh, okay. Just go on. Yeah, here you go. So you're in here now. So up here on your Google gets a bit confused. It could do potentially around. So then just go the 9. Just go in the search up the top. So you're going to go over the top of this Gmail, or you just open a new tab and you're in P now, or either on the far right. Is that right? Go the new tab on the far right.
No, I'm in B.
Okay, we'll swap which one you're in on the far right then.
Okay. One second. So new tab.
And then
so
go, go to that one. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Now in the search, go Google Business up the top. Just go Google My Business or Google Business Profile. Click on that. Yep. And then click on that. Get listed. Yep. And then you can go sign in. We'll just sign in as rightio. So business name, we're going to go PlantOgram Alternative Medicine. And you go enter. Yep. So you click that. Yeah. Continue. We're going to go service business. Next. We're going to go business category. We're going to go, see medicine, see if medicine comes up. Actually, herbal medicine store is probably not a bad one. And then you'll be able to add a couple later, but that's probably the best one for now. Let's then go, where do you serve your customers? We'll put a few in here. You'll start with Melbourne. Do you want to do capital cities for now? Or what?
Yeah.
I had this conversation with So really, we want to kind of own Australia. But when we're advertising, we might want to own Melbourne first. But I think if we go capital cities, that's probably not a bad way. The other thing you might do is even add in Auckland and Christchurch, for instance. Add New Zealand in as well, potentially. Does Chemist Warehouse? How does that work in terms of is that in New Zealand as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as well.
So, there we go.
Canberra.
Yeah.
Oh, but Canberra.
Yep.
Oh, one second. I missed that.
Oh, you don't want to forget it. Poor old Adelaide. Did you say you'd spent time there? Where is your region? So Australia. It's going to want an address. So let's use your mobile security. I said, what's this say? What customer do you want to? This is to show your. So you don't need your mobile in there. So that's it. Just go continue. Okay, so we need to put in a mailing address. So whether that's yours or Regina.
Can we do? Boxes are not eligible.
Yeah. You basically, it's not going to be visible. So you're going to make sure that the map isn't visible, but you do need to put it in so it knows you're a legitimate business person, right? So,
Vlad, I think the Velovich, because we registered at his address. So let's put his. Yes, at least it's a business address.
Yeah. Oh, what is this saying? So get a view. Yeah, hopefully it'll let us verify straight away. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, perfect. Right, so next. All right, so this you could probably do 24/7 on this. And I think if you put 24, it'll actually do that. If you where it's got open at 24 hours, yep. And next. And we've got the business description. You might just have to get rid of the mission part. So use the top part and the bottom part. So that those first two paragraphs, yep. Just make sure that paragraph sort of worked, yep. And then the bottom one that says contact us, but you'll have to remove the website address. So you'll because it won't let you have a URL in there. So just go join PlantOgram and schedule a consultation today, and just copy it all with the hashtags as well. Yeah, and you will just just drop out down so the hashtags go a little bit further. Yeah, and then just say join PlantOgram and schedule and instead of having the HTTPS, you would just say visit the website. Yep. And then you can go next. And we'll skip this for now because we're going to add this slightly different elsewhere. That's it. Copy this because if you're going to talk to Yoss around ad credit, I'll get you to use this. You've got $600 you can claim. So copy the URL up the top. And so go enter underneath and just write above that, just write Google Ads.
Credits.
Yeah. Then go back to and just go skip. Just skip for now. You'll be able to come back as I said. So, and then go your ads once you're verified. Continue, which I thought we were verified, but anyway. So then we go.
Take up to 5 days.
Okay, cool. Hopefully, so then the next thing I'll get you to do is where it's got photos, it may not let us, so click on photos up the top. It's got read reviews and it's got that sort of thing. So it's got, can I get you to click on photos there? Yep, that's the one. And then add logo. So you're going to do your logo on there. Yep, that's the one. And you're going to select your PlantOgram logo. Yep. Okay, and then you're going to add a cover photo. And you just do the
Which one?
The glass house one. Okay, and then you can close that. And then I'll get you to it's a bit of, actually the three dots where it's next to where it says your business is not public, just go business profile settings for me. You click on that and go people and access. And I'll get you to add you and Regina first. So put your and make them owner. So Vlad at and click on owner. Just do one at a time maybe, and then you'll accept it. You might, Regina, do you have a PlantOgram email as well, or do you only have the GemCon?
I do have a PlantOgram.
Okay, cool. And yeah. And while you're doing that, just make me a manager. So if you go add and just do Steve at Diffy Dify social.com.au. Bottom one. Yep. Either one doesn't matter. But yeah, go invite. And then we should all go and accept that. Yeah. So go look for that either on your wherever you're holding your Gmail. Just go and accept that invite. And for you, Vlad, what that'll mean is it won't matter what you're signed in as, right? So you can sign in as either or. Yeah.
Oh,
So the only thing is, if you go at the moment, it might say you're already an owner. So make sure you might want to go and find it on your phone so it doesn't get confused.
yeah, done.
You're done? Okay, cool. So that's by rights, that's what we should have been able to do on YouTube as well. But for some reason, just because of the way it's set up, we can't do that. But at least you know you can access it, right? So um,
Can we change the? Is it possible to change YouTube? So,
well,
or it needs to be redone.
The answer to that is I'm not sure on the basis that we tried to, when you try and change it to a brand,
Mhm.
that should be, that should be, that should enable you, right? So,
Mhm.
unfortunately, it doesn't at the moment. So I've accepted that as
Mhm.
well. So without spending too much time on it,
Mhm.
really, it would appear that you've got access to YouTube. Um, as I said, we could do one or two things. We just create it so that we've got shared access if you want me to have access. But for now, there's no need for me to have access when I'm scheduling and posting. I just don't need it. The only thing I would, and if I was loading YouTube, that would be additional to what I'm normally doing anyway. So,
Mhm.
if you want my help around that sort of stuff, we would probably do it separately anyway. So, and we
Mhm.
could do it along these lines, this sort of session. But the main thing around with those videos, once you've got it on there, then you can embed them back on the website and all that sort of stuff. And that's relatively straightforward if you've got the keys to the
Do you think
website.
if we want, do we actually have enough access to publish something on YouTube? Should we able to upload things,
Oh, you
or
can,
we're
yeah,
also?
yeah. Well, you can effectively at the moment
Okay.
because Vlad has access, right? So,
Okay.
and if you've got that same shared, and I think it was using your Regina email from memory, or it was yeah, I think it was Regina, wasn't it, Vlad, that we had connected for the YouTube? Um, was that the one that was,
Oh,
or is it
well,
admin? It was
YouTube.
admin actually. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Admin.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. So,
Mhm.
yeah, so long as you know the admin password for YouTube, you can easily upload video. It,
I'll try and figure out if there's a way to change the Google account associated with the YouTube,
yeah.
because that email is not going to be utilized. PlantogramAU@gmail.com. That's just a waste of time. So I'll have to try and see if there's a way to change the
Well, you probably if that's all you want to do, we could probably do that now. You really could change it. Really, I reckon if you wanted to change the email associated with it, if you go to YouTube here, let's have a quick look at that and whether you can just simply change the email. So if you go at the moment,
Oh,
so click on that. Was it?
that's the wrong one. I got to get out. That's not the
Oh
correct.
yeah, because it's got oops next to it, right? So um,
So it's actually this one and this one. Ah, funny. Edit.
because you got it on Google Docs as well. I'm glad you're doing. At least you've got that good.
I'm pretty on top of it. Once my brain rationalizes exactly, it'll find the path of least resistance.
Yeah, there would be plenty of people I've worked with that if they were trying to do what you're trying to do at the moment, they would have spat the dummy by now. So you've done
I just got to make sure that all the passwords are safe. Okay, so this is a YouTube.
So let's go in here. So I reckon there's got to be. So click on your Google account here for this one, which it's associated with. Then personal info.
Because I've changed the email, but I can't. I've changed it already to marketing planogram.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Regina, you know you were born in 1988.
Sorry?
I didn't know you were born in 1988.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Yeah,
so.
Not the right date either. Obviously, I'm not sharing my. Is that Google or that's
YouTube?
YouTube.
It's one of the Gmails though. It's the Gmail account associated with so it's that PlantOgram AU Gmail. If that's not and whose is the phone number? Is
mobile? That's mine.
That's yours, yeah. So let's see if you click on that contact info. Is there a way of flipping that so that marketing becomes the main email? So see how it's got Google email account.
Yeah.
Is there a way of amending that? Or so contact email. So make you've already got that, right? So
already got that as marketing, and then recovery email. I've already got that as marketing.
Hey, out of interesting, yeah. So they're going to go to your mobile. You could potentially add alternative emails, add our email into there. See how it's got alternative emails? I wonder whether if you added Vlad, Regina, and Steve into there, we could access it. Yeah, so let's do you first. So that way it would be less of a hassle going in and out. So yeah, let's do that. Did that work? I think it covers up the ad, doesn't it? It's annoying. There you go.
What? This address is being used with a Google account.
Maybe it sort of knows it's associated. Actually, try then Regina at. See if that'll work.
No.
Try me. Steve at. It won't know me.
Is.com.au?
Yeah. Oh, with a Google account, it's saying. With a Google account. So where it's already associated, it can't be then reassociated. So what it's saying, because we already have, it's not letting us add it along those lines. That's okay. About me emails. Yep. Let's leave that for now. So I think to answer your question, it doesn't look like it's easy. You might have to look into that. But the reality is we've updated it, and we'll continue to update it. Let's just go back into maybe the tab over, the next tab over, I think, where it's got YouTube up the top. Click on view your channel, and then just click on customize channel, and then let's keep working our way across. The only so now that you have, where's our Google map now? So if you go, actual fact, let me see something. So the Google map, we should be able to add in then now. So if you go, open a new tab and click on 9 dots, and I think it is with your Vlad. Yep. So So that's okay. Click on that one. Is it? Or do we associate? Oh, marketing it is.
That's marketing.
Yeah. So just switch into marketing.
Okay.
Now go your 9 dots up the top. You should see the business in the middle, that middle one icon, the middle icon there, business profile manager. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we can't copy the map address yet because it's actually not up. So once we get
Yeah, I
the
think it's still verified.
yeah. Okay. So out of interest, if we click on maps up the top where it's got all, what happens if it with that? Yeah, click on that. Yeah, it's not showing us yet. Okay. So just go back. Yep. That's okay. All right, we'll leave that as it is for now. We can't put the map address in yet, but we'll be able to later. So you can close the tab next to it where it's got new tab, get rid of that. We'll go now to, you can probably close the one where it says YouTube and it's got the Google icon. That one there, yeah. And now you can go to X. We'll just go to X and we'll just update this information where it's got edit profile. I'll get you to go edit profile for me. And I'll get you to go PlantOgram. We'll just work our way down. PlantOgram - alternative medicine.
For name?
Yeah, for the name, yep. And then the bio, use the first sentence, but you probably don't have to say PlantOgram alternative medicine again because we're already going to have it in the title. So if you go back to Basecamp, yeah, and we go, when traditional medicines are not enough to help, so we maybe, yeah. How much does that mainly fit in, or we run out?
Oh, oh no.
Yeah, no. So it cuts things out. When traditional medicines are not enough to help you with your chronic pain, mental health issues, or sleep disorder, our auditors. So in fact, let's what we could do is we would say you get rid of, so finish up with disorders. We would say visit or maybe you should your chronic health disorders. Oh, I mean, those words weren't bad. What I was thinking is the next thing would say you should join, or you should speak to PlantOgram, sort of thing. Maybe that's the. So in other words, you'd have or sleep disorders, join PlantOgram, or maybe what we say is schedule a PlantOgram consultation. Do a dash maybe when uh, or maybe you could say PlantOgram gives you back control of your health. Join PlantOgram. Does that fit, or is it just
That's
over?
exactly 160.
Shit, that's good. Well, we should. That's good. That's handy for us. Do you think if we're to use, that in the one emoji that I thought would work, but I was going to ask you what you think is the seedling emoji. Do you reckon we can get? Do you reckon we can get away with using that? So if you go in where you've got the dash at the moment,
yeah,
instead of using the dash, so you might be able to go right click and see if emojis comes up. So just go right click in there.
why is it not?
You still got 160?
Yep.
Perfect. You know what we could do is, because I'd like to tell them how to do that and point down to the website. So instead of having the word and, use an ampersand and. So you should, and then give yourself a space and use the arrow to point down. So have a space and then arrow point down.
Right.
Yeah, that one's okay. I think there's a more bulky version of that. There's a slightly more sort of silver sort of one or something along those lines. Well, the other thing is you could actually use the internet one. So if you wanted to use internet, that if you do in your search, if you're searching emojis, just do globe and use the internet globe. So that way it sort of tells them to go to the website.
So, as in instead of the arrow?
So instead of the arrow, maybe you use the internet globe. So I think if you put globe in emoji, you'll see that internet globe.
Globe.
Or does it come up?
We'll try this one. Let's leave the arrow for now.
Okay, so let's just copy that that little short, and we'll put that into Basecamp, because we'll probably use that on other things as well. Yeah, cool. And then we can go back to X and just scroll down a little bit. We think we might need to. Our website is already there. Everything else is okay. Just go save.
We don't have expanded bio?
We're gonna we will, but we'll just go. I think in actual fact, I think you have to pay for that. So no, we probably won't. But you can save it, and then we'll try it. See what happens. Go edit profile. Scroll down. Yeah, I think expanded will. So we'll go to professional first. Which, yeah, professional. Go agree. Oh, so in there you go. Medicine.
Medicine, medical and health.
I reckon I think it's actually alternative and holistic. Yeah, that's probably better. Yep. Go next. Yep. And business is right. Yep. And next. Oh, just go refresh. Keep profile on the left. And yeah, and that's done it now. Yep. So see what happens if you go created. So it's all done. It that's already saved. So that's good. You can just go back. See what happens if you click on that expand. If it does want to change, you scroll where it says edit. So sorry, back to edit profile. Yep. And I think it'll want you to verify or do other things. What's this say about? Okay. How many characters? So it looks like you can put this in. So you probably could use at least that first paragraph from here, or you either that or your at PlantOgram. Your not that one. So I reckon just use the at PlantOgram. We prioritize health and wellness. Be interested to see how much it lets you put in there. Yeah, go save with that. That's new. I haven't seen that before. Work history. I don't know if we need work history.
No.
Let's go cancel. So, and just go. All right. I don't even know where that goes. But anyway, we'll leave that for now. That's been updated at least. What we can do, I know what we need to do. So edit profile again. We just need to change the so click on that. Yeah. Edit profile and the name. Where's our scroll down? So PlantOgram is right.
As in the handle?
Actually, yeah, I think it's in settings, is it? Yeah, so just close
Yeah, I
that.
think I can't change it. I think because I actually changed it to maybe because there's some weird stuff before. I think we can't change it until sometime in March.
Oh, really? So if you go
Yeah.
more, it won't. So just click on more so I can see that. Go settings.
Uh,
No, actually, while we're in here, I do want you to just update that password so I kind of know it as well, if that's all right. Probably wouldn't have remembered to ask you if we hadn't just done that.
Oh, one sec. Did we change the?
I don't think we changed it for X yet, did we?
Uh,
I think we changed it for Instagram. You know what might have been? You might have had an extra space at the end of that password when you copy it and paste it. Make sure that your hashtag. That's what I was saying in terms of sometimes with the hashtags. It's very particular. There you go. Yep.
so username.
So use
So
there's a
actually maybe you'll let me. Okay.
try and we were going to go with PlantOgram.com.au. Probably make it all lowercase, because Instagram actually will show it. It's the only one that actually will show it as. But yeah, I wouldn't have even the capital P. Actually, even though you've got this, it still may not let you. Like you said, if you've tried this before, let's see. All right.
No.
Happy days. All right. And while we're in it, so let's update the password as well to the suggested one. So if you go left
Same
hand,
as which
I
password?
think it's left hand side your account. Yep. Click on that one. Change password. Yeah. And then you've got and then new password. So just copy and paste it from Basecamp.
As in same as the Instagram.
Same as Instagram. Yeah. So if you go if you actually, well, I think you even copied and pasted into your Word doc as well. So all the way up to X. He just about there. Yep. Possibly got a space in between the first one. Just remove it when you You're clearly using a mouse at least, so that's positive. I have a lot of people. You can see I quite like copying and pasting. so, all right, cool. So that's done that. That's updated that. Did you want to update that in your doc as well? All right. And then let's go back to X, because now you'll actually have, if you click on profile on the left-hand side, yeah, and then refresh this page. Oh, there, it's already actually done. Sorry, it's already up there. So just copy the URL now, which is x.com, and it's that new address. You'll need to update that on the website as well, right? So, so let's go back to Basecamp and just drop that in for me. And as I said, I'm going to do a write-up for you around this sort of stuff, but so you'll get that anyway, just a reminder of what all the links are. But if we go back to X, I think we're done. Just click on X, the profile. What we can do is if you go to YouTube, you can actually add X as one of the links. So there, yeah, and then go add link, X, and then paste it in there. Similarly, if you go to my Google, so your Google profile, I think even though it's not verified, you possibly can even do that as well. Go edit profile on the left. So we've got add them. So Twitter, you probably want to actually just go add. Oh, your website's already there, so that's okay. Just go save for now. So you can delete the one below it, and we'll just keep doing them as we go along as well. Cool. That's that. Let's go now to Instagram. And let's go edit profile. And let's change your logo so that it's actually got the name. Upload, yeah. Some things you might need to do actually on your phone, but that looks like it's going to be all right. That may be the one that hasn't got quite as much white space.
Oh,
It was the Pam. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. And then in the bio, we can use a version of that, the Twitter one, except that it's only 150. So you're going to run out earlier. So you might then, so copy all of that where it says when traditional. So I think you might,
copy this one.
yeah, copy that. But what we're going to need to do is maybe instead of having your chronic pain and and health disorders, maybe rather than mental health disorders and sleep disorders, maybe just say, and actually, chronic pain, mental health.
We just chronic health conditions because these are all.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Chronic health conditions. Yeah, that's what I think you started doing before, which I think is a good way to describe it. Yep. And then probably still join PlantOgram and schedule a consultation today. And then you could use the website again. So again, sorry, you could use that arrow down again. So you should be able to just put that in. Yeah. And then gender is okay. And we could just go submit now. That's fine. Yep.
Oh, it's like the thing here we have to change is I think this might have to be done.
This one. Yeah, that's yep. That's okay. Yep. So we'll do that next. So did that save? Looks like it has. So if you just click back on profile on the left hand side, just check to see that's updated. Just refresh. Yep, cool. I actually, in fact, that's interesting. It's taking, so edit profile. It's taking people to the videos. Go edit profile again. Yep.
Can we drop this? Yeah.
I reckon, in actual fact, you're probably better not to drop it usually on the basis that, so just, yeah, you know what you might consider with this one, actually 130, because you've actually still got 12 characters. Join PlantOgram and schedule a consultation. That's okay. Let's just go. Yeah, just go submit again. So that's all right. We'll leave it for now. There's consistency in that. We're on our left hand side in the account center. Just go to personal details for me, top left. Sorry, on the middle column, it's got settings and it's got personal details. Yeah, click there for me. Right, and so then here on the where it's got personal details underneath account settings, you click on that. Yeah, contact, account ownership and control, manage your data. Just go your information underneath. The next one down. Download your information. Okay. Just wanted to be able to take up the top, click on profiles again. So right up the top, just click on Instagram, PlantOgram Live. Name, yeah, go name up the top. And go PlantOgram dash alternative medicine. And done. Okay, then username, and we're going to go ComAU. Yep, done. Profile picture is okay. Avatar we don't need to worry about. You just close that now. Yeah. And this one we already. So now go. Just type back in Instagram for me up the top. Get rid of account center. Yep. Just go enter.
Oh, 1 sec. This is not PlantOgram Life anymore.
Yeah, that's right. So comma u. Yeah. That's it. So you could copy that URL and just paste that into Basecamp because we actually have changed it. So yeah. We did that for X too, right? So yep. So then we're going to go. Now you can paste that, go back to YouTube and to Google and update those as other links. So you could do Instagram. Yep. And then same with Google on the right. Yeah. Edit profile. And social profiles. Yep. Yep. And save. Cool. Yep. So you can close that again. And then we'll go back to, with Instagram, I think I might leave that where it is for now. So I think we know that we can access that using that password. I reckon the more important thing is going to be going to Facebook now. So I'll get you to open Facebook up for me. I think it might, yeah. And then let's go on your right hand side. There's the 9 dots here as well, right? So yeah. See on the right hand side, it's got create page. I'll get you to create page for me. Yep. Yeah. Under life event, go page. Yep. Yeah. And page name is going to be on the left hand side. You put it in there, page name, and it's going to be PlantOgram Alternative Medicine. Yeah. And then category, I think you had herbal medicine. Let's see, or see what happens when we do that. Yeah, here we go. Alternative. Yep. Good. Bio's 250, so you could probably use almost that full full first paragraph that we've got. Alternative medicine when traditional medicines are not enough. Yeah, and just go to except maybe what we do there, instead of saying alternative medicine, what we say is PlantOgram when alternative medicines are not enough, when traditional medicines are not enough. And is that going to let us? Is that okay? What's it saying on the left? Does it say we're okay for amount of the space? Looks like it. Yep. So let's just go create page.
Oh, so don't put any links or anything like that?
Not in that part. That's okay. There's going to be a lot of other parts where we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. And then website. Yeah. You don't have a. Do you have a 1.3? You don't have a 1. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't really want my.
Yeah. You probably don't want that as your
Might see if I can skip it.
Yep. So let's go and then use your marketer or marketing. Yeah. You don't have to use a location in there. Maybe what you do with your location, you just write Melbourne. In town city, you just write Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it looks like you have to use a mobile. What you might be able to do is make it not visible though. Okay. Profile picture first, which is just our the one with plenty of white space around it. Okay, and then cover photo is the there. Add action button. You're going to do the website. You just do learn more. And just go try it. Yep. So scroll up. Oh, what's the top one? Oh, yeah, learn more down below. Learn more. Yep. And then copy and paste webs or put the website. Yeah. Yep. And save. Okay. Then that's good. And what's the bottom left? Is there anything else to do now?
It's got next.
Customize your page. So next, yeah. We don't need this if you can avoid once you've connected your website. Yeah. You invite friends. You can invite me. So that's probably not me and Regina hasn't become your friend yet by the looks. Yeah.
Where on a Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah.
I have to get rid of my mobile number from here. That's the only thing.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Yeah. Unless Vlad will send me a friend request.
Okay.
I did.
I don't know. You did?
Yeah.
Ah,
so you need to just go. So then go next here. Let's go. Right. So like you said, to go into the let's go edit bio.
I haven't got it.
Yeah. So in this phone number,
Won't appear.
Okay.
Oh, it's still public.
That's it.
No, that's still no, but that just won't appear at the top of your profile. But still public. I don't want it to be public.
There you go. No phone number. Done. All right, cool. So then let's go on the post. So let's go where it says post. Just click on the left-hand side, click post.
One second. The hell, it's still here.
Just go refresh.
There we go.
Yep. So then go left click on that profile, your logo. Just left click so see how it's got a PlantOgram post it. Yeah. And on the right hand side, just go edit for me. And then I'll get you to use, so for here, we'll use just the first sentence or the first paragraph and the contact details. So go and copy and paste that in. So copy that part. Yep. And then go paste. Yep. And then go enter. And then copy the contact, join PlantOgram and schedule a consultation today. Yep.
With the hashtag?
Yep. And then just drop the hashtags down one. So you got a space between it. And you copy all of that actually and then you'll go finished editing. So copy all of it. Yeah, go finished editing. And close. And then and then you go back to Facebook and just close this picture. Yep. As in on the left hand side to the cross. Yep. And then scroll down a little bit. Your cover should also have created the post. Just actually left click on your cover photo. Just left click. Does it say, yeah, then edit? And just paste that same information. That's probably enough, actually. Probably for now, just go finished editing. And then just close that. Just go refresh. Yeah. Now, on the left-hand side, go settings for me. Underneath boost Instagram post, just go settings. Yeah, that's it, page settings. And then go page details, I think it is, underneath audience and visibility. It's got page details, yeah.
I just saw one of my emails as a potential slogan: medication without harm. Can we use it? Or we're all good?
I'm always wary of trying to have this become a content creation session. It's probably, if you want to do that, let's.
No.
But unless you're going
Sorry.
to put it immediately on your website, let's do this now, and then other things can be updated, as I said. So, but yeah, when hold on to it, don't lose the idea.
Okay.
So if that's what you
it's in one of the emails. I'm just going through it.
So one of the things you might want to do around, because that sort of becomes a branding exercise, right? So at the moment you've got a particular brand. If you're going to rebrand and update, it's not even rebranding; it's just updating your branding to certain wording things. But so let's go. So sorry, Vlad, go back to settings again for me underneath Boost Instagram post. I think it must be, instead of info, I think it's page setup underneath stories. Yeah, that's it. So go click on name up the top. Yeah. And then here you've got no username. I want you to go edit whether it's a username. Hopefully we can create this straight away. Yeah. And we're going to go username. We're going to write the same as the others, PlantOgram.com.au. Yeah, is available. Save changes. Yeah. And password, that's for your personal entry password, which is what you just did today. Yeah. So there.
Ah, shit.
Looks like it got it this time. Cool. All right. Now just go back on the far left-hand side where it's got Facebook. Just click on the Facebook icon for me, top left. Okay. And then click on your icon where it says PlantOgram on the top right. Top right. Yeah. And just click on the page itself up the top where it says PlantOgram. Yeah. Now copy that URL for me and paste it into Basecamp. Okay. Then actually now while you've got that in there, go to Google Map and do the same thing in Google and YouTube. Just connect it to those. So go Google Map far right and just go edit profile.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
That was my Google Home.
Is that because of me or?
Yeah, I think because you said Google, yeah.
Oh, did I? There you go.
Where am I going?
Stand down, Google. Yeah.
Social profiles?
Yeah, that's the one. And Facebook, yep. Paste and save. Similarly, YouTube. Okay, and publish, yep. And then go back to Facebook. And now I want you to go to Meta Business Suite for me. On the left-hand side, just click Meta Business Suite. Okay. This should only have, okay, and we just go get started. What's this? Invite your brand. Oh, no, just close that for now. I don't know. I thought that was something else. So close that. Right. What I want you to do here is we should be able to just connect that Instagram just by, yeah, so that would save us the step in Meta. So let's do that. So just go log in. It should know it. Just continue.
Business.
Oh, yeah. Actually, we're not seeing it at the moment. So, yeah, just go continue on the screen we can see, if that's possible.
But I don't think it's. Why is it not?
Yep. Continue.
Is that cool? Is that all good?
That's good. Yeah. That's what I was hoping to see, actually. So that's good. Okay. Done. All right. Cool. Just go done on that. And what I'll get you to do next is, well, firstly, what you can do is actually copy that URL, which is your Meta Business now. So
This one up top.
yeah, just copy that. That's the suite. So if you paste that into Basecamp for me, so that's basically your Facebook and Instagram joined. Then go back to here, and I'm going to do one thing which I'll leave you with, and then I'm going to make a coffee because I reckon we're due. But let's just click on that little arrow up the top left where it's got the arrow down. Top left, where it says PlantOgram, Alternative Medicine. Top left-hand corner underneath Meta Business Suite. Yeah, click on that arrow and click on the settings wheel for me in there. Yep, cool. All right. And now I want you to copy that URL and put it into Basecamp for me as well. And then go back to it. And then if it's okay by you, I just want to take a 3 to 5 minute, just make a coffee, get a glass of water. How's that sound?
Sweet.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Coffee. Right. Sorry, Vlad is not back.
All good.
How are we going?
Yeah, we're going
Traveling
good.
okay?
Yeah, I think so. We're getting so clearly it's like I said, it's good to get everything so it's all consistent, all worded consistently and integrated. I think that's what will really help around being found and finding the people you want to find. Ultimately, it's good. Yeah, so I think there'll be you'll become quite findable. If people have heard of you, you'll start to become quite, there's that element of like increasingly people. So the interesting thing will be is because you're both a little incognito, it's probably me that's actually in a position to probably be able, inviting following and that sort of stuff in, as as the social media marketer, whereas you both are a little incognito on the social. So, but one of the, by way of example, so for LinkedIn, you can invite 250 people per month to follow your page, right? So
Yeah, I can do that through my account.
yeah, so LinkedIn,
You
you'll
just
be
showed me
okay. Yeah.
later
Yeah,
on,
we'll do that.
how to
Yeah,
do.
that's part of the planning
Yeah,
session in terms of how we connect and how we get
yeah,
people in. But yeah,
yeah. Inviting, that's okay.
yeah, that's right. So
I won't be
that's
publishing much on my own
no, that's right. So it'd
account.
come out
Yeah, I
separate.
do need to be.
All good. So let's do. Well, firstly, actually, while we're on this screen, let's just go invite. I'll get you to invite me in on this, Vlad. So I use marketer actually as my email for Facebook. So marketer at Dify Dify social.com.au, and then we go next. Yep. And here you're going to go full control. Let's go manage it. So down bottom, you may actually finish up having to do this for yourself too as well, given we've only just then go next, and then assets. You click on that, and you click on So you're going to have to do it for Instagram for yourself as well, by the look. So yeah, go confirm selection, and then go scroll down on this one, and go full control. Yep, and then go next, and then go send invitation. And I'll look for that in 1 second because, as I said, what I can see here, go OK. And then on the left-hand side, just close this for a second. On the left-hand side, go to underneath apps. It's got Instagram accounts. I'll get you to click on Instagram accounts for me, slightly higher. It's about sort of 6 down, Instagram accounts. That's it. And then just log in. So just do this again. Yep. And then see underneath that it's got assign people. So what you can do, assign people, just click on assign people underneath, and then click all three of us. So go 1, 2, 3. So it doesn't really matter. And then scroll down and again, just go all, everything, yeah, and just go assign, and just go done. I need to accept that. Having said that, so the next thing you can do, well, actually, probably around if you go people as well, do the same. So go underneath. Oh, sorry, no, I'm thinking under users. So on the top left hand side, go to people. Yep, and then what you did for me, also do for Regina. So do Regina at PlantOgram. I don't think it'll matter that she's actually probably using a different email for her Facebook. Just give her, yeah, go next. Yep. I'll actually just accept mine while you're doing this. Yeah, and I'll watch actually just to make sure. It should be this time. You should actually be able to give her everything. So different to me. So yeah, see how you can click on both. Yep. And then scroll down, full control. Yeah, and just go next. Yeah, and continue. Oh, what's that say? Not assigned. It's probably because of we haven't done her on Instagram, so that's okay. Go continue, and then we'll then add her on Instagram as well. So go send.
One sec, I think something spelled wrong there. Here we go. Correct. One sec, this is not right.
Okay.
Is that Instagram? I think I have to fix this.
Which I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe open in a new tab. That's right. Did you see something in the
Wrong
wording?
spelling. Yeah. That's better.
Okay. Cool. That was a good pickup.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is just if you go now to Instagram down below, under apps again, that's it. You should then be able to also add. So if you go on the blue button on the right hand side, top right, there's an ad as well. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Claim. Oh, what's this say? Claim Instagram. Just go claim. Yeah. I just go done. Well, that's it. It's already there. That's weird. All right. I'm going to go and accept my invite and see if that changes things there. So give me 1 second.
Sure. Do I have to add myself, my Vlad at PlantOgram?
Looks like you're already there, down below.
Oh.
So you're already on it, right? So, you've got it. It's just and that's what we want. We just want to add Regina and me as well. You've done that. You've sent the invite, so I just need to go and accept it.
Okay. View invitation.
Yeah, so you need to go to your Facebook and accept that invite. So you click on what I do is, you just click through. It should be sort of talk you through that process. It'll ask who you are and that sort of thing. So
It hasn't updated the correct spelling here, which is, I've updated it on Instagram, but here it seems to still have PlantOgram.
yeah.
So I don't know if
Well,
I have to,
that was probably because it was when it was first connected. It's not going to worry. It's not visible to anybody other than us, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. So long as it's accurate on the public facing stuff, which is what you've done, right? So. Okay, so I've got access to that now. If you go now back to the next one over, Meta, yeah. Let's go get your business portfolio information. I'll get you to click right up the top. You've sent an invite to Regina, so she's going through that process, yeah. So if you go people now, actually there, click on people, yeah, and then just go refresh.
why is yours inactive?
Just because I haven't done anything on the page yet. That's all.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and it looks like and and Regina, that'll come up different once she accepts that, goes through that. So let's just click on business portfolio information up the top. Above users, it's got business. Yeah, that's the one. And then I'll go up the top. I'll get you to go edit where it says top right. Yeah. And in there.
Oh, I can actually change this here. I'll say
yeah. And then primary page, I'll get you to just start typing PlantOgram. It'll find the primary page for you. There you go. Top. You just click on the top one. Yep. And you go save with that. And then we'll also update the logo as well. Just again, it's only us, but you can use whatever you want it there, icon or logo. And save. Yep. And then you've got your business details. I'll let you go through and just complete that stuff as well. Again, none of this is visible to public. This is just to prove to Facebook that you're actually a business entity and legitimate.
Okay. I think it happened. That's the Meta business site. I've
cool. Yep.
accepted.
It's just Australia, I think, that one there. Town, city, and then region. Yeah, Australia. Yep. And again, this is only you can put your phone number in here. It's basically only for security more so than anything else. So, and I'd also suggest putting in your ABN. You'll need that for any advertising that we do. So
into tax ID.
Yeah, that's just your ABN.
Oh, that EIN's an ABN.
I don't know why it's saying EIN, but yeah, it's because it's not a choice in some countries, and realistically, because of where they're based, I don't even think it's a choice for Australia. But for some reason, it often says optional, whereas realistically, it's not optional. So, all right, just scroll down, and this should at the bottom it'll say, what's this saying? Primary business location. It doesn't look like it's going to there. So you maybe just with the my info, just edit your my info as well, so it's actually got your email address that for you, Vlad. So I just put your email in there. Yep, that's that. All right, cool.
Let me show this. I'll turn off the build live to log in.
Cool. All right, no worries. All right, so I think that's all we need to do on that for now. One thing I did just think before we go to LinkedIn, we were going to set up a TikTok as well. You've got a TikTok, so maybe go to TikTok, open that in a new tab as well. Yeah, so just go to profile underneath live. Are you okay to update that to the same password as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just mainly so that when I put it in the professional scheduler, that's all. Logged in. Cool. Okay. So again, let's just go. So did you tell me this was purchased? Is that correct or no?
Yes.
So
Yep.
we've
It was
Oh no, so
TikTok.
whatever we were looking at had a massive amount of followers. It's not this one.
Yeah.
This one has a few followers, but not what that other one had. So let's just go edit profile here, and put in the with the name.
Also, I can't because I think I changed it recently. So this one, I think we have to wait until the 23rd of March.
Okay, so this is the one that was the 23rd of March. Okay, so we can do the profile photo. That's it. Can we do your name? Can your name be changed or no?
Not till the 28th.
Oh, that's what it's saying there on both of those. It can't be changed. Okay.
The name can't be changed until the 28th, and the
Yeah.
username can't be changed until the 23rd of March.
Okay. So maybe do you want to just copy that and paste that into Basecamp so we remember that we can, when that was the dates we can do that. Yeah. So,
Will Basecamp allow screenshots or only text?
oh, you could take a screenshot. It's probably if they're both, Basecamp you could, but then you sort of have to copy and then upload. So it might be just as easy just to do the dates. I just, yeah. So that's something. One of them's not that far away. So Feb 28th, that's only, what's that? 2 days. Yeah,
2
so
days.
that'll be able to be done soon. So then the bio, we can also put it, it's only 80 characters here. So it's probably just the stuff before you say consult, get a consult now sort of thing. So maybe just, the one we've got with the leaf, and it says when traditional orders, and just finish with the leaf. You may even have to change that so that it says, with your chronic disorders, or what was it that is that you said somewhere else.
Oh, exactly 80.
Happy days. I love it when that happens. All right, so we'll go save there. All right, and then I don't think I picked up on this, that you had this. So let's just refresh that. That should come up. The new, how it looks. Just copy the URL and paste it. You may have already done that when you may have already have that. I think you already copied and pasted when you did the name or when it can't change. So that's okay. So we don't need to do. The other thing is, so let's just so that I can go in and change the name. Let's just do the password. Yeah. And that is.
I think this maybe can only be done on the phone.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. What's privacy if you click on privacy?
No, it just goes to this screen.
Okay, manage. I just go business account. What does that do? Is that just go further down as well? Well, the alternative is you've got the password. Just copy the current password and just put it into Basecamp, so I kind of know what it is, right? So that way, if I need to then use it, then I can. So it's just using, and it's the marketing, which is what you've tried to use consistently for most of them. So just put it under, maybe just put it under nickname, under the nickname one. So just in that order. Yep, cool. So that's already there. So that's good. So that'll enable us. So let's go now to the one so you could basically copy your your TikTok URL and put it into Google and YouTube, even though it's going to be updated. So we'll have to remember to update it when we update it. But anyway, yeah. So TikTok. And then same, I think Google we may have gone over the top of, so maybe just open another far right tab. Oh, yeah, there you go. And then it's the 9 dots, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go view profile on the left hand side. It's already there, so I can see because now you've got access. Doesn't matter which one you're in. So in the middle, it's got view profile.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, and then you go edit, and then you can do your social profiles. Yeah. Yep, and then save. Yep, and then we'll go to LinkedIn. Yeah. So,
actually, Regina, you might have to do this one because my LinkedIn. I'm trying to get for now.
Yep. Do you want to flip? Okay. So, do you want to do it so that Regina, we're going to bring you into play. Can I get you at the bottom to share your screen now?
In terms of the LinkedIn,
Yeah.
sorry, what we're trying to do, because I also can't do much at the moment with my private.
We have to create the channel, right? So we have to create the LinkedIn company. So I'll just get you to share your screen first, and then I can talk you through doing that. So if you go next to Mike, it's got share, and then
yep, I'm doing.
And then it'll
Chrome
ask you.
window.
Yeah, you can do Windows, fine. Yep.
Or entire screen.
Entire screen's usually easier, just in case it clicks you off to different things. That's all.
All right.
And then push the button, and it should come through. I reckon that's it. Perfect. Good work. All right, and so let's go. Open a new tab far right for me. So go to the far. So right up the top, above everything, above the screen, you can see not the reflective screen. I can see Netflix. So open a tab next to Netflix right up the top. That's it. Cool. And then here, I'll just get you to type in LinkedIn.
I'm on the wrong computer. LinkedIn. We'll see if I'll be able to log in. Sign in with
your email. Yeah. It looks.
Let me find my LinkedIn details. LinkedIn.
This is the one you're paying more than $1,000 a year for, so you really should.
Yeah. No, it's on my other one. It's defaulted. So
is it on your other computer, or is it on your other on a different
on my
browser?
other computer.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. Let's try this.
Check your LinkedIn app. So on your phone, so go. We sent you. Do that, and then it should let you in. Like you said, it's just because it's the first time you're using probably on this computer.
Okay, it's what are we doing? Resend.
So did you see anything when you went in on LinkedIn? There was no thing that said yes, even if it's a notification. Click on notifications.
Yes, it's me. Yeah.
So that's it. So now it should work. You don't need to resend or anything. So. Okay, cool. All right. So now with you, so let's create the company, and I won't do anything else for you for this very second. But so let's go for business. Can I get you to click on the drop-down box where it says for business on the top right? And then I'll go create a company page. You know what, Vlad? You might be able to help this process by, given you've set everything up and you've all got the sort of words and that sort of stuff. Can I get you to go to Basecamp and just go add this comment?
So what am I adding?
So all you do, there's a green button at the bottom of all that cutting and pasting you've been doing. I'll just get you to click add comment.
All right, done.
Cool. That way, Regina should be able to see it in her email, and she might need to copy and paste some of it into here. So let's go company. Click on company, then Regina, and then yeah, PlantOgram dash alternative medicine. No. So no, we do a space and then a space and then a dash, not all one word. Yeah, alternative medicine. And then below, I'll get you to get rid of the dash in between alternative and medicine, but leave the other dash. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll get you to, if you got the website open somewhere, or maybe you could just, yep. So just copy the website address. That's it. And then paste it into there. And then industry, I think we had health. Retail health and personal care products, maybe, do you think? Yeah. Organization size, just do 2 to 10 for now. Organization type is privately held, correct? Yep. And then I need, probably the best bet is, can I get you to open Basecamp up here for me? Or have you got Basecamp open somewhere else at the moment?
Basecamp.
So if you go to your if you go to your email, is your email open somewhere there or no? Yeah, there it is. Can I get you to go, if you go to your email inbox, the last thing that Vlad just did, right? So click on that one and then go view this on Basecamp. Up the top, it says view this on Basecamp higher. There, yeah, that's it. Cool. And that should take you in if you've signed in. I don't know that you've signed in, maybe.
I haven't.
Okay, so go make a new login.
Sorry.
And you do Regina, or you do your name.
Just Regina? Will do.
That's fine, yeah. And do a password that you're going to remember for other things.
Okay.
Maybe the same as your LinkedIn or something like that. I don't know. It's only for
limited.
you.
Yeah. 12 plus. Okay, let me. I think that's. 12. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. And then if you click on the
click
box,
on that?
Yep. And then if you actually, so click on that one, yep. And then you should be able to do the same as Vlad was able to do, where it says Dropbox access. You should be able to right click on that Dropbox. I'm sorry, scroll down a little bit further. Stop there, stop. Yeah, and then right click open the Dropbox. Open link in new window. In new tab, sorry, yep, new tab, yeah. Actually, in fact, I can do this, having said that. So you don't have to worry about covers and that sort of things for now. What we just need to worry about is creating it. So go back to LinkedIn on the top. What you can do is scroll down to the bottom of this is just to get that 80 words that one of those. So scroll down here. It's right down. It's the one that Vlad just posted, actually. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that there's all the stuff that Vlad just did. So, yep. And a little bit further.
Is that starting from here? PlantOgram was born.
No. Scroll down further. This one here. So a little bit higher.
Alternative medicine?
That's going to be
No?
too long at 80. So where it's got when traditional medicines are not enough. So just that sentence, it's going to run out, but
Mm-hmm.
you can copy all of it for now. Just copy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then go paste into here.
Into here.
Yep.
Tagline.
Yep. Just paste. All right. So get rid of. So actually, what? So what did we? Yeah, keep going all the way back. And get rid of. So it needs to be 120 is actually here. So in your tagline,
Mm-hmm.
just get rid of. Get rid of after everything after disorders. Just have the seedling, right? So you
This,
get rid of
get rid of
seedling.
that.
Yeah, get rid of that. Yep. Yeah. So that and then go space. Out of interest, if you got a mouse, if you do right click in that box, does it bring up emojis? Just go right click. Oh, there you go. Just find search and just do seed. Or maybe we need to look for seed. Is there a way of searching in there?
Seedling, yeah.
Seedling. That's it. Perfect. All right, cool. And then on the left-hand side, just go, I verify I am the right person.
No logo. We're not
The
bothering with the
logo I'll
logo.
do later. I'll do later.
Okay.
So
Okay.
otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
So scroll down.
Okay.
And so at the moment, you've got stop. See, that's it. Just go create page. Cool. And then what we'll do on the left-hand side, I'll get you to scroll down as well. So on the left-hand side, I'll get you to go into settings, manage admins, and I'll get you to add admin, and I'll get you to put Vlad and myself in there. So Vlad.
Vlad, where are you?
Space.
Space. GLAG. No, it's none of those. LA.
L
A.
A G.
Maybe I'm not. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Yeah. You two should be connected as well. So that's the other thing. You probably both haven't been using it in any great way. So add admin and then Steve as well. Steve space Hubbard HU. HU, yeah.
HU.
There you are, that top one.
Here we go.
There you go. Yep. And then just go save. If you've got it open and given it so then, as I said, you've given me access to that. So see that button where it's got, so you can just go hide where it says not the one next to stop sharing, it's got hide. Can I get you to just click on hide for me there? Right. So essentially what I might get you to do, actually, well, I did say I'd tidy you up slightly, right? So I think you need to be tidied up slightly, if not completely, Regina. So I'll get you to up the top now because we've created that. So that's okay. As I said, I can add the logo and that sort of thing. Let's go where it's got a little picture of you that says me. Yeah, let's do that and go view profile. I would use an updated cover image for yourself. So that could be anything. So it doesn't have to be. So again, that just so that it makes you look more professional, right? Particularly for someone that's adding the icon, right? So,
changing the picture.
No, that picture is fine. That's a good picture of yourself. But see how you've got no cover picture. So go your on the right hand side. Just go pencil there. On the right hand side, there's a little pencil next to the in button. No, so close that.
Sorry, pencil.
Next to,
here.
That's it. Yep. Scroll up. Oh, why is this not letting us do the cover? I just close that. So maybe the cover it's its own. So enhance
cover image.
Click that. So maybe you just choose one from here, right? So something that sort of at least looks healthy and that side of things, right? So could be flowers, could be whatever.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this.
Could actually also be that lake in
Yeah.
so you
I
could
like Mike.
so you could but you know what I'm saying is it could be the lake that's in Kazakhstan,
Ah, yeah, yeah,
for
yep, yep.
instance. But you want to close that. Just close that for a second. Close that. Go to your website. So open the website on another page. Yeah. Okay. Go to the cultivation. Scroll down. This picture here. Can I just get you to right click or save image to your somewhere? Save image as. Just put it in your downloads, maybe. Yep. PlantOgram. Yep. And then put that image as your cover. So you upload your own. See, it says upload your own up the top. Yep.
Yep.
Click on that.
Uploads in the folder.
Yeah. PlantOgram. There it is on the right. Okay, there you go. It's got some synergies. Right, cool. In fact, Vlad, that's the one you could have used probably as your Vlad Planter grant on Facebook as well.
Okay, that actually does look a bit, yeah.
It looks cleaner, and assuming it's the right size, that's what you could do too. So that's that. The other thing is if you go to Facebook now for me, so go open on the right hand side. Have you been on Facebook on this before? So if you open a new tab, sorry, Regina.
Yeah, yep.
I'm just thinking there's an easy way I can get you to have that logo and cover. So
okay, I need to. Oh,
that's it. It looks like it's got you, so that's good.
Oh, okay.
You can close the tab that it reopened. You must be doing Microsoft Edge or something like that on this. So it
I'm
opens.
not.
Yeah. So
okay. Allow block. I'll just close.
Yeah. So on the bottom, you've got a shortcut to PlantOgram now. So click on PlantOgram Alternative Medicine at the bottom. Yep. And then left click on the photo, the glass house. Yep. And then right click Save Image As. Save Image As, and just put that in your downloads as well. Maybe call it PlantOgram cover. For now, yep. Okay, save. And then just on the left-hand side where the cross is, just close this image. And I'll get you to do the same for the logo, the PG PlantOgram logo. Yeah. Right-click. Yeah. Save Image As, and just call this PlantOgram logo. Yeah, and go save. And then close. And then you can go back to LinkedIn again. And now you can actually finish off if you go. Actually, how do we find that?
That's my personal.
Yeah, no. Now we need to go to your company. So click on your for business on the top right, on the 9 dot. Do your 9 dots.
Yep.
Yeah. So where's your? We already created the company. So up in where it says LinkedIn, I'll just get you to replace Regina dash comma, and what I want you to put there instead, where the URL is, up the top. Right up the top. Put your cursor right up the top. No higher. I don't think you'll be able to find the other one at the moment. So I think what I'll get you to do is get rid of Regina dash comma, and I'll get you just do forwards now do PlantOgram dash. Type it in, PlantOgram dash alternative medicine. Enter. Yes, it does. All right. Okay. Maybe do the search. Maybe no. I think it was possibly the lowercase. That just type in PlantOgram. Alternative medicine. Try that. Yeah, that might work. One word, medicine. Yeah, go enter. Just go up the top. Go companies. Next to people, go companies up the top. Interesting. Get rid of the dash and make it so that it actually is. It's how it's written. Go dash. So have a space in between the dashes. and a space, and then another space in between alternative medicine, and then go enter. There we go. Now click on that. Yep. All right. Now copy that URL. Actually, you don't need to do this. I'll do this later. I've already got access to it. But just for now. So what I'll get you to upload cover.
Image?
Yep, correct. There you go. Probably just have to go with that. So drag it down and go apply. Yeah, and then you go to the logo as well. So I think if you do the pencil, maybe go in the pencil. Oh, actually, no, maybe it's where is it? Edit page. That's it. Yep, and then the pencil there next to the logo. That's it. That's it, and save. And you can close that, and then go no thanks. Yeah, or close it. Yeah, and then just go view as member. And then follow it. Yep. And then now go back to me up the top where it says me. Next to locations, it's got me up the top.
View profile.
View profile. Yep. Okay. Now I want you to go edit the pencil again next to your LinkedIn badge up the top right. Go edit pencil. That's it. All right. So Regina Comca. Scroll down a little bit, and then we get to additional names. Okay, pronouns. Okay, director at Tea Blossom. Did you tell me you sold that? So now, aren't you director at Comcar?
Headline. I would maybe.
You're with government as well,
PlantOgram.
right?
Ideally I would. Yeah, founder, maybe.
Okay.
And, at PlantOgram or founder PlantOgram?
PlantOgram, yep. PlantOgram. And I would do the same thing, dash alternative medicine. Yeah.
Actually, for now, that's what I'll do. Sorry,
so
just
we've got
need to be undercover.
Yeah, so
maybe dash between PlantOgram and alternative medicine.
So, but what's if people that are connecting with you at the moment? Why are they connecting with you? Who are
I'll change it shortly. At the moment, I still got a position with the government.
Yeah, so
I will check it.
Yeah. So, are you not allowed to have any other interests?
No.
Okay, so I wouldn't even change that then. So at the moment, you're just what I would say is that you're actually whatever your role is at the government. So what I would normally do for people, in fact, the logical lead in for you, Regina, if we were doing this to actually attract interest in the business, is we would be saying, Regina, director and founder of Gemcom, which is a cultivating business. And then you would then have a slash, and you would be saying, or you might have the leaf, and you would say, founder of PlantOgram, alternative medicine, join PlantOgram. So then you'd be trying to get people so that they actually know. For now, if you're wanting to be undercover, I wouldn't actually link anything in there necessarily.
Yeah. Current position. Okay. Add new position. Save.
No, employment type. What's the employment type? It's a full-time?
Senior system analyst.
Are you full-time with them?
Employment, yeah.
Okay, and then is it federal government or who is in it?
State.
Victoria. So you'd need to say Victoria. Is it Victoria state government?
Victoria.
There it is. Oh. Yeah. So. Yeah. Click on that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Start dates. That's it. Can I save?
You could have said
Enough.
location, but that's okay.
That's okay.
So just go skip.
Mm-hmm.
So just scroll down on this. Okay. That's so I would say here where it's got headline. Can I?
Here we go.
Yeah. With your headline, scroll up a little bit because your headline looks really weak. So yeah, industry. What is it?
Just a second. I will replace that.
Just government.
Victoria.
Just write government.
Government.
You just write government. Yeah. Government administration. The top one. Yep. And then scrolling up the top in your bio. Scroll down a little bit. So it's one thing about having. So I would say system analyst. Sorry, at.
Analyst.
You'd write at the Victorian state government. Or Victoria. I wouldn't shorten it. I'd just write Victorian state government. It actually does give you some credibility, the fact that you work in the government. So Victorian state government. So do the proper title, Victorian state government. Is it actually a department of the state government?
There is, no, Victoria State Government general name. Department is it's VCAT or Department of Justice, but I don't want
don't
to
need to have that. Okay, all right.
So yes, I'm under contract.
Leave that for what is. So let's just go save on that.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can actually, and just go no thanks here on the left. So you just need to use passports and things for that. And in actual fact, it's kind of funny to have a LinkedIn gold badge and not have a verified profile. So you should really verify this profile when you're actually able to out yourself for what you actually do. Then using underneath this Victorian state government, it's got contact info. Can I get you to click on that? Up a little bit higher, That's it. Yep. And so here, I'll get you to click on the pencil again. And here, the first thing we'll do is just click on where it says profile URL. Let's just change that so it's Regina Comca without all the numbers. So there's a little arrow next to that. Yep. And then on the right-hand side, see it's got edit your custom URL. Just go to the pencil there on the right-hand side. Yep. And then just get rid of all the dashes, even the dash in between Regina and Comca you probably don't need. Just have it as one word, Regina Comca. If it's available. So let's go there, save.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
You're only one, awesome. So now if you go back to your left-hand side, and you've got good amount of followers, so that's positive, right? So that's going to be really helpful for getting people onto this company. So then go on the LinkedIn on the top left-hand side, just click on the LinkedIn icon for me, top left.
Top
left.
Me?
No, top left. The other left. The LinkedIn one.
Oh, LinkedIn. Sorry. Yeah. Here.
That's it. Yep, that's the one. And then again, let's go back to you. So now we do want to go back to you. So click on your photo on the top right again. Up top right. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, that takes you there as well. This is good. Yeah, then go contact info. And then go to the pencil again. And now scroll down. You don't want to be contacted by phone, but now I'd put in the Gemca. I'd put in the website. Actually, I'd put in both websites. You've got Gemca and you've got the other one. So do you want to put in your Gemca website?
URL? No, if that's going to be visible. Then
it's not immediately visible. It's only visible if they look at your contact.
Okay. So they need to be added as a profile.
So even for now, given we're looking at PlantOgram, just at least put the PlantOgram website. I would suggest you put that in there. So at least you have some. For those people that don't know that you've got any involvement, if they were to scratch the surface, they'll at least, and instead of saying blog, you would say website, company. Yep. And then, and I would add another website in there. And And again, you could actually do potentially the Facebook page for PlantOgram as well, given that's where. So yeah, that's it. Copy. By the way, if you've got the chance, Vlad,
Yep.
you could actually add the LinkedIn company onto YouTube and to Google. Yeah.
Have we got the
Yeah.
oh
I'll come back to you if you like. I
URL?
think that's all I'm going to do with Regina for now. So are you happy enough with that now, Regina? Straight away,
Yep.
you're judged, and at some point when you're able to come out, then you'll basically say a lot more about the companies, right? So and you'll show it.
Yep.
So essentially, it'll show that you're you work with, and you'll show your start date and all that sort of stuff, right? But for now, you're slightly undercover. So I'll just get you maybe to share again for me, Vlad, if that's okay.
My screen.
Yeah, if that's okay, and I'll get you can. I think I can make it that you stop sharing. It actually doesn't even. Where's Okay.
Hidden it.
Okay, I can take you off. I think I'm taking the right person off if I do this. There we go. Yes, I am. Cool. So now you should be able to. If you go back, you should be able to see Vlad's screen as well. I think you just got to. You're only sharing a tab. That's the only thing, Vlad. If we wanted to copy and paste, yeah. So. Yeah. So depending on whether you had time to do the other thing, as I said, if you wanted to go, see now if you click on, actually if you go Vlad on the, what happens if you click on that icon on the left hand side where it says, well, now the easiest way to get to PlantOgram, if you scroll down and just go and click on PlantOgram. Oh, actually, well you don't want to be associated with it either.
Not yet, no.
No, okay. So what I'll get you, it was interesting because I did see it there. So yeah, click on, yeah, that's it. And you were asking that question in terms of companies. Yeah, so go companies, yeah. There you go. So follow it, and then just click on the icon on the left-hand side. And then if you view as member, then you can just copy that URL up the top. And then just go to YouTube.
Oh, can I get rid of this last part?
You don't need the rest of it, yeah.
Actually shut down my
yeah.
YouTube, yep.
Just go customize, yeah. LinkedIn. Yeah, the only one that's sort of missing then, I'd almost put this in priority order. I'd do maybe Facebook under the so when you can actually use the little sandwich to drag it up higher. So put Facebook under the website. The website's your priority. I'd put Instagram under Facebook. Maybe TikTok under Instagram. In fact, I'd almost put, and then LinkedIn maybe under Facebook, actually. That's probably the most, yeah, that's it. And then you can just go publish on that. And then if you do the same on Google Map as well. Actually, see, you can do YouTube here as well, Vlad. So just add your YouTube one there too. And that's everything done there. So last thing I wanted to do with you, because with LinkedIn, we don't even have to accept the invites. We're just connected. I'll get you just open. Actually, go back to Basecamp for me on the far right. Sorry, far left. Yeah, and scroll up to the top. There's a Publer link. I'll just get you to right click and open that in a new tab for me. Yep. And I'll just set up your free one. And I'll then put you into, so just go sign up. It's okay. I don't know what happened.
Sign up now?
Yeah, sign up now. This is free. So this is your free one. I'd use your marketing at email to sign up. And use the same password that we used for Instagram, just so you kind of know that that's the one you use. And then it doesn't really matter whether you sign in with it or...
Shouldn't you just use the Google one straight away?
I have a feeling... Is Google associated? It is, I think. Just I don't know. I think we'll do with Google. Then it'll change the password that you use. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's your one anyway. Whatever if that's the marketing at, yeah, that's it anyway. So that should be all right. It'll still send I think it'll send now a thing to you anyway. Get started. No, there you go. So that just saved having to put in a password actually, or having to link. So small business owner, yeah. How about referred? Yeah. And then just to be more social, that's it. And then continue. And because you can do two, and we haven't, so call it PlantOgram. Because this is only for us, you probably don't need to put alternative medicine in this one. Select your industry, just healthcare, yeah. And continue. Out of interest, I wonder, even though you're not verified yet, whether you can add your Google business. So click on Google, because that is probably the second priority after Facebook, to be honest, and LinkedIn. So then go with marketing. Yeah.
We also have Telegram.
Go continue. What sort of platform is Telegram? Is it on here?
Chat. It's like WhatsApp.
Oh, right. Yeah. So go connect. Yeah. So this is anything that has a feed. So then go, I'd add your Facebook profile.
Page or profile?
So the page, sorry, yep, page.
Oh, wait.
Your page, yep. Continue. Continue. And then, connect. And given Facebook is effectively linked to Instagram, I would add your TikTok as probably the third one. Actually, TikTok or LinkedIn? Yeah, TikTok. I reckon TikTok. I'm going to add the other ones anyway, but they go into the paid platform. It's just an extra $5 for everyone over 5, right? So normally I'm not adding. So if I'm adding, because it costs me that when I'm with what it costs me to actually put them in there. So per month. So it's just to be aware of. So, but you'll finish up under our portfolio. You'll actually have the other ones, but with this one, it won't let you do another more because it'll want you to go. You can try, but it'll tell you that you need to then pay. I think it'll tell you to upgrade normally.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's asking you to upgrade. So just close that one. So you'll have it, but you just can't put it in your free version. So then let's go continue. And so what I'll do today, once Regina sends my my cash payment through, I'll add you to the profile to the professional platform. So on the left hand side, if you click on your little settings wheel next to PlantOgram, yep, just change that so you can see your little icon. So up the top there you go, change. But what will happen is once I've added you to the professional version, you'll have a drop down box. So see at the top right, and it says free.
Yep.
Once market has been added to the professional version, you'll actually be able to see the professional workspace as well, and you'll be able to see what I'm scheduling and all that sort of stuff, right? And you'll have access to do it as well. But effectively, you'll have the full thing. So, and you'll be able to see that at the moment. If you were to click on calendar on the left-hand side under home, there's nothing in there. But once things are scheduled or published, you'll actually be able to see what's been published and what's been scheduled. In actual fact, if you were to go on published here, you probably can see the fact that we just updated the public profile, for instance. So see on the so up the top, what have we got? All members, all types, all posts. Where do we go? It's interesting that it's not showing. What's today? Wednesday, right? So click where it says all posts. Can I get you to click on that drop down box, or maybe all types? I think it's either all types or all posts. Can I get you to click on click on published? And then just go to Wednesday. Click on Wednesday. It might be that we're just too high. Yeah, it should show that the fact that we did put that in. Anyway, it will certainly show once they're being scheduled. You'll be able to see what's been published and that sort of thing. So anyway, it's maybe just because we've only just added it to it. So, but that's your publish schedule connected. So essentially, that's the final thing around revision and adding things on. So you've got that. I'll add them to the actual professional version. So if you go back to Basecamp for me now, it's just just going through what we've done today. So we've effectively got to the bottom of our setup and revision session, right? The next 2-hour session is usually around, okay, how do you grow your following? In other words, inviting them to follow pages and things, which you can do on LinkedIn. You're not going to be able to easily do that on Facebook. I can potentially do a little bit of it, but effectively, it's more going to be B2B. What are you following on the B2B side of things for all of your channel? So I was saying to Regina before, I show you how to do that, but often that's just sort of end of day homework that you may want to do when you sort of feed up and look, I can't be bothered doing other things. It's helpful for the business if I go and connect with strategic others, whether they're pharmacies, whether they're media around alternative medicines, all that sort of stuff. So all the people you want following you, you're connecting with, because the only way, aside from paying for it, is that you actually follow them with the intent that you hope they'll follow you back, right? Does that make sense? Then so that's the first part. It's about connecting. The second part is setting up your Facebook Ads Manager in such a way that we're going to hyper target our audience. There's going to be some limitations because you can't really target anybody with any ailments or any disability, right? So we may use, I've done it before where I have worked with people, so Metro Pain actually work with people that suffer chronic pain, but there's a lot of restrictions around what you can advertise. You can't, as I said, any disability or any weakness almost in people, you have to use words like you said before, Regina. It's all about health. And I think even our wording of any advertising is probably around the mission. It's about bringing better health. It's not necessarily helping those with chronic pains or sleep disorder, because Facebook and other things will pick up that we're actually marginalizing people, and it won't let us do it. So we may almost need to ask AI what we are allowed to do. So what words can we use? Will Facebook let us use from an interest perspective that are so when we go through that, we'll get Facebook's version of suggestions. But as I said, there's going to be things that we can't use that we would like to use. Is
that for the ads?
That's when we're running ads. Yeah, that's when we're running ads.
Okay. Because Yeah,
When we're
we're
posting,
collecting we're already we're collecting ads from our competitors, so we've got a whole sort of profiles of what they are doing, putting together and running.
So you can look at
I
the
think,
wording they're using. That's right. So
yeah,
that's good if you've got that sort of stuff. But as I
yeah,
said,
and the way they,
when we do that, because as I said, the way that I use it is a hyper targeted audience where you'd probably go, okay, this is Melbourne City. The reality is, if you do Melbourne City and with an interest, particularly if it's linked to the fact that our interests become, well, who's likely to want to try medicinal and get a consult for medicinal marijuana, it's got to finish up being a big target audience, right? I've got no doubt about that. We're not going to be able to use the term medicinal medicine, or sorry, marijuana, but we're going to be able to use the terms that are ultimately people are going to get it, that this is what they're trying to get it for, right? So anyway, that's what we'll do in the next session, is around hyper targeting for ads. So, I was actually at a Victorian chamber. You need to be mindful in this space. And again, I don't know, but pharmaceuticals are generally the absolute biggest spenders on social media and Google. Most of my clients start off with a spend of $5 a day, which most of pharma would kind of laugh at. So, as I said, I'm going to set you up in such a way that it is, it's not to say that it's not, what's the best way to put this? Usually, what I think you're going to finish up doing is you'll marry everything together, and your SEO and your Google, and it could change over time because terminology could also change, and you may be able to do things in the future that you can't do now. So in the future, when you're wanting to spend, dare I say it, a couple of $1,000s a month, because you know that by spending a couple of $1,000s a month, you're probably going to make 50,000, then there may well be better people than me to do that. But what will be is set up in such a way that you'll be able to do this. So I guess and the other thing is, because I charge 15% cash of what people spend. So you can understand that most of my clients are only spending $1,500 per year. So I'm actually only charging them at the end of the calendar year for what they're spending. So in other words, so 15% of 1,500 is about $300, let's say, right? So I send them an invoice for $300, which they pay me at the end of the calendar year. You may shift. There is clients that pay more than that. I've got clients that are, maybe spending $15 and $20 a day. And I've certainly had clients that are spending lots more. But I know in the end, they finish up housing any of their paid stuff with the same agency. So I'm very good for your lead in. And at this stage where it's a little bit smoke and there's this bit of smoke and mirrors in what we're doing here, I think you won't find an agency that will set you up better. But what I think you'll finish up having when you're in a position where you think, oh, maybe we should be spending a lot more on our ads, you may well have to speak to people that I'm familiar with that may well be able to help you with that side of things, because, that's what I think will finish up happening. I have a bit of a love-hate, with those sort of gauge. So the people that do Chemist Warehouse, by example, Chemist Warehouse aren't coming to me in the first instance to do their social media marketing, right? So
they've got their own internal team, I think.
Yeah, that's right. So they're slightly different, but I would say that they would still be paying someone, because even internal teams, there's a it's very hard to pay. I said this to Regina, right? So if you had someone internally doing social media marketing for PlantOgram, straight away you're 60 grand out of pocket, probably. I don't know, 70 grand. What do you pay an intern or someone to come in and do the social media marketing? And the reality is they've got maybe 20% of the knowledge I have, right? And maybe 20% of the knowledge that I've spoken about to Yoss around Google Ads and SEO. It's very hard to get someone that has the highest level skill knowledge to actually be an internal resource for you and to make it worthwhile, because straight away their outgoing is too excessive, right? So,
Mhm.
but anyway,
Mhm.
so in the planning session, as I said, that's my model. I
Yep.
don't believe you'll get set up better by any digital agency, but I also am smart enough to know that at some stage, when you can do certain things that we can't do at the moment, or you want to really have a high level spend around your advertising, they can measure a lot more because you're not paying me to around your click through, right? So understand that when I'm doing my reporting, I'm reporting on how many people have seen your information in the feeds, which at the moment would be very low because you've not been using it, right? And you've not been doing any advertising. As soon as we start advertising, it's going to be tens of thousands are going to see particularly promoted posts. And it's going to then be hundreds of people into the thousands that are going to click through to your website. Now, they
Mhm.
may or may not take any action once they get to the website. But
Sure.
that's
Sure.
where I'm saying that's what I don't touch people's websites. So that's where at
Mhm.
the end of the day, you might find people that want to then also hold on to your website and can then measure click through and all that sort of stuff as well, right? Because then they might use more sophisticated advertising methods. Yeah.
Mhm. But in your report, you'll be able to capture the number of those who clicked.
Yeah. Well, I'll know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll know
Mhm.
because of it's a traffic measure that we do on our Facebook
Yeah.
ads, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I have that. I don't do I don't do capture and conversion. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, yeah. No,
So
I
yeah, so
understand
that's
that.
the
That
next
would
step.
be, let's say,
That's a next step, right?
yours
So yeah.
on the other side, sort of.
Yeah, look, potentially Yoz is able to help you on that side of things because he has keys to Google. He'll have keys to Google Analytics and other things because effectively for him and SEO people, that's a really key measuring.
Of course.
So you know, again, I do have you know I would dare I say it, and don't take this in the wrong way, but I've got a company like Bayside Heart, right, which are cardiologists. So they're using me by way of purely just to be seen as a very highly professional. They're not doing any advertising. They purely use their social media to prove themselves as a highly regarded industry leader when it comes to heart, the heart
Mm.
and cardiology.
That's branding.
So that's
Mhm.
just using what I do. So all we're doing for them is posting every second day. We're not
Mhm.
doing any additional advertising for them. And I don't even think they do any Google advertising, to be quite honest, because they're so specialized in what they do. I
Mm.
guess they have a sense that they don't need to do it.
Okay.
They've got enough business. They don't need to do it, if that makes sense. They don't need to spend advertising in something that they're already specialized and known for. And most of their stuff is referral, right? And in your case, it may finish up being in days to come. It's probably not the way it is now. In the future, it's probably going to become a very highly competitive space around the advertising as well, I imagine.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, I'm very confident from the social side and even from your Google map that you won't get better setup and you won't get a better train tracks to roll out how you
Mhm.
push out information. So, and that's what
Mhm.
the next session will be when we're able to do that. So, yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
good.
really,
Thank you.
we've conquered what we needed to today, and
Mhm.
thanks to
Mhm.
Vlad's highly sophisticated skills when it comes
Navigational
to
skills.
around
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
are very lucky to have. I would say Vlad's in the top 20% of people that I usually work with in terms of just being able to navigate his way around the stuff, right? So, and despite the fact
Well,
that, yeah,
only 20. Normally, Steve, I aim for the top 2%, but
I
I'm
don't
going to
take
have
it as
to sharpen up.
well. You know what? The only thing that pushed you out, Vlad, is because we actually had to set you up on the Facebook itself, and so I guess I can see you've probably got a nervousness maybe to that, and that's okay. It's all right.
Oh, I mean,
It was
social
the
media in
undercover.
general, I mean, unless it's for
Yeah.
business purposes, now it's maybe justified.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm not interested in
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
pictures of people's holidays or buying
yeah,
new
yeah,
cars.
yeah. Which is
It's a trend now to be undercover.
yeah,
Most of
yeah.
the
So
nerds that don't open those, yep,
yeah.
Facebook
So
accounts.
as you said, it's a fine line, but as
Yeah.
realistically now, in fact, even one of the last guys I did, he actually runs a gym, and he wanted to be undercover. So the only area, as I said, it makes it slightly more difficult is that when it comes to the Facebook and what we, in terms of being able to invite your network in.
Mm-hmm.
It means that we're a little bit more reliant on, well, actually, you're probably relying a little bit on me and my network, which isn't ideal. But effectively, I'm also undercover for your business only on the basis that I'm helping with the marketing and nothing else, right? So, but I have I do a lot of networking, and so I guess I can actually, particularly on the Facebook side of things, look to invite people in on that side of things anyway.
Our partner in PlantOgram is actually it's a brand, Marty and Michael, and they are huge on social media.
Right.
We need to invite. They've got like 10 million subscribers.
So maybe when we're in our planning session, you need to bring that to the table.
Well,
I think.
okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
that's what we need to
is,
do. Yep. So just a matter of working out when we might do that next. So I think we pushed this one to Wednesday, but that's not normally your day off, is it? Vlad, is Tuesday normally your day off, or what suits you to do?
Yeah, we can do Wednesday. In the mornings, it's not really an issue.
Okay.
The
mornings are okay.
9 to 12 is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's pick a day next week, because my Tuesday morning I've got something on Tuesday morning next week.
Did you?
If we do the same time, we can do 9 to 12 on
Wednesday?
2 hours. Yeah, on a Wednesday.
Actually, it's only a 2 hour. We only need a 2 hour.
It's a 2 hour
stage on it. So
session. Yep.
So let's do 9:15 to 11:15 again then. Yeah.
And Steve, can you please send me, because I just looked at the invoice and I don't see how I can pay the cash via credit card. If there is a link, or how?
In terms of paying to me, you know what I could do? I'll set up Easy Debit for you, and I'll put that first payment in that, and then I'll do it so that way you'll be able to associate.
I can. I can basically set up or add
that's easier. That way you can pay
Amex,
it by.
Because I've used Amex to pay Facebook and all the other paid advertising. So that's.
I'm not sure with Amex, but anyway, I'm even not sure. I'm even not sure with Amex on Facebook. I just think it should be okay. It should be okay.
I definitely guess that's when I've created my account for or Amex, and I've used them for Facebook and other advertising, paid advertising for sure.
I'll do that now. As I said, I'll do it that way. I can put all the payments in on Easy Debit, so you can do it using a card. So that should be fine. Okay.
Yeah.
And that way,
and I'll we'll contact the Bata card and
So disregard so don't pay that separately, because as I said, I'll set that into the Easy Debit, and then you'll just have to authorize it through that. And that way, both the one-off ones as well as in fact, there's only going to be one. There's only one-off payment. The rest becomes recurring, and essentially that would be probably good to go. As I said, we'd probably, if we're meeting again next Wednesday, then pretty much I'd be starting on the Thursday. So we should be good.
The thing is, our website is not ready, so we don't want to start.
You don't want to do any post
traffic to the website, because it needs to be fixed. It's a little bit broken.
All I wonder at the moment, though, just so you've actually got some other stuff in the feed, is that we can go. We certainly won't advertise until you're happy to drive the traffic there, but it might be helpful just to start getting things into the feed. So the first one, for instance, just to have that video, to have the video in the feed, the video that we may well finish up promoting when you're happy for people to go to the website. Right? So,
that we can do. But in terms of pushing the visibility.
Okay. So we'll work out. We'll talk about that next time. But as I said, it wouldn't hurt to at least start to have the feed being activated. Otherwise, people are going to click across. Well, some of them already had some info, but it's just things like LinkedIn Company and Facebook haven't got any content there at the moment, right? So we want to start putting some content on those ones. That's all. Otherwise, when people then find it, they're going to go, they don't post. So you want to sort of see something that's got some activity on there.
Yeah, and we need to fix our videos on the Instagram, the cover pictures.
I wouldn't. I think that's a waste of your time and otherwise to
Okay.
actually worry about going back. I wouldn't retro. I think in some ways it made sense for the day. One of the things I do know from when I report, the amount of people that actually look at your wall is negligible compared to the amount of people that see your posts in the feed. And even the people that see your posts in the feed is negligible, believe me. Organically, up until now, the main people that are going to have seen those posts is you. You know, you've got a minimal photo. So
we're the followers.
So there's some chance that 15% of the following on Instagram has seen it. TikTok may be slightly higher. But I wouldn't be concerned about going and retro doing. I would just leave it there, and in time it'll just get bumped down.
Yeah.
Yep. So don't worry too much about that. All right, I'll do that right up today, and then I'll catch up. And I'll do a calendar for next week, and we'll catch up again there.
Sounds good.
But you did it. It was awesome. Really good stuff.
Yes,
Excited.
thank you.
Thanks, Vlad. Thanks,
you.
Regina.
Thanks.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye-bye.